Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new stream here on the channel. And on today's stream, we're going to discuss Bitcoin, and we're going to discuss the whole cryptocurrency market because we're going to go over a lot of interesting things. We're going to go over details about Bitcoin, we're going to go over details about Ethereum, Chainlink, VeChain, BNB, and much more here. We're going to talk about the funding rates in the market currently. We're going to talk about some interesting news articles and much more. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin, that it is currently coming down here. And of course, we do know in approximately 2 hours from now on, we're going to see the first time for this week then, see the stock market once again opening. And will this bring a lot of volatility towards the market? I will be right away answer that question. I do think yes. I do think there will be a massive amount of volatility come towards the market in 2 hours from now on. And that's the reason why I want to be going live right now, to prepare you guys about exactly what we're seeing right now in the chart. So first of all, let's discuss, like I discussed earlier today in this morning's update, of course, we were seeing, of course, a downward sloping resistance line from the highs getting created here. We've been forming two major rejections here on the market. Like you can see, three major rejections. And this was basically a trend line to watch on the market over there. Then right now, earlier today, we formed, of course, this very significant upward sloping support line with approximately 3 touch points. And right now, it looks to be that we broke below it, like you can see over here, and we found a rejection. And since we were retesting the previous support as resistance on this point over here, exactly on this point over here, we were basically coming down right away afterwards. And let me quickly enable something like this. Let me enable, no, this one, I will be enabling it like this. So yeah, we can currently see clearly over here that we have been forming, of course, this rejection from off this range here. So yeah, indeed, Bitcoin has been finding a rejection over here. And right now we want to be looking about what our targets are going to be and what we do expect for Bitcoin. And do we see any divergence? Do we see the momentum on Bitcoin shifting? No, currently we are not seeing a momentum shift getting created here, because like you can see on the RSI, we're still clearly forming lower lows here on the RSI, lower lows in the price section, no bullish or bearish divergence getting formed whatsoever. If we're going to go through the MACD here, we can clearly see MACD is forming lower lows, price section forming lower lows as well. So we're not seeing any divergence getting formed on the market or whatsoever. But what we can currently clearly see here is that Bitcoin forming downward sloping support line, downward sloping resistance line, downward sloping support line. And we can clearly see right now on the market, while we were creating a bigger symmetrical triangle, like you can see over here, here we were creating a bigger symmetrical triangle, bigger consolidation period, because we were forming a significant downward sloping resistance line, significant upper sloping support line. We're right now forming a new pattern. And this new pattern that we're currently forming in the middle of the point of the breakout is a falling wedge. Falling wedge is a more typical bullish bias pattern. And this pattern could be breaking out here in the coming hours ahead of ourselves here. So this could be still a positive thing to watch at right now. And of course, we do know a price target of a falling wedge here is always going to be the top side of the range here. And that could be leading towards a little bit of more bullishness in the market. But either way here, I don't like to see falling wedges getting created without any bullish divergence, because we're currently creating no bullish divergence whatsoever. Market is still coming down with a reversal pattern. That is of course bullish, but still in such kind of a pattern, in such kind of a falling wedge structure, you do like to see, of course, bullish divergence getting formed there. But that's the thing that we currently cannot see formed on the market. But of course, as soon as we do break the top side of resistance, I do still expect that we could be forming some kind of a fake out, and maybe we're going to come just maybe we're just going to come up here towards this previous upper sloping support line, because I can tell you and I can warn you already that this line over here that we're right now looking at is going to be a major level of resistance, and it has been providing very strong support on this trend, and that's the reason why I do right now expect it is going to be providing very strong resistance. So yeah, still a lot of things to watch at right now here on the 1 hourly candles. We can see that Bitcoin could be potentially still go oversold. It still has a lot of room to grow towards the downside on the 1 hour candles. So still everything can happen. And as long as we're going to be holding up this support line here on the lower side, we're going to look good here. We're going to look perfect, of course, on the market. But what are we seeing right now in the 4 hourly time frame? So let's take a very clear look at the 4 hourly time frame on Bitcoin. Let's zoom out for a second here. We can see clearly Bitcoin came down in a massive downtrend, of course. We've seen Bitcoin coming down further and further on. And basically what we have been seeing in this range over here, since we failed to hold on towards the green box here, it's a very simple reason why we came down here. And it was, of course, also a very particularly easier to see, of course, Bitcoin was coming down towards lower ranges here, because what we were basically having here is that Bitcoin was, of course, trading between the support and resistance range here, like you can see over here, bouncing between the highs and the lows here. And what we were seeing in this last range over here was completely different than we saw in the beginning of this range. Why? Is because once Bitcoin was touching the lows over here, it bounced back very quickly, bounced back very quickly, bounced back very quickly. But over here, We bounced back, but not significantly. We bounced back, but not significantly. We bounced back, and we were forming lower highs along the way down here. And right now, we could still look for a pretty significant downtrend right here that we have been forming on this market. We could be approaching the downtrend on different ways here, and this downward sloping trend line could be still, of course, in play as soon as we're going to be approaching these levels once again, once we're going to go towards the upside. These could be extremely important levels to be breaking and to witness, of course, in the future, because Bitcoin formed a significant downtrend over here, significant downtrend over here, and we're basically still in the downtrend here. We shifted the downtrend a little bit in towards an uptrend for a moment, but we have been not seeing this bullishness in the market for quite a while, right? Because the last time we were seeing bullishness in the market was already 17 days ago, and for the last 17 days we've been still trading in this more downtrend period on the market here. So what we are right now creating, what kind of structure we're right now creating on the 4-hourly time frame, that does clearly look like a reversal structure, first of all. The first thing I want to be saying here is that we filled up the liquidity from the drop-off of the 4th of December. Bitcoin, of course, equaled the prices over there, so there's no more left-out liquidity over there. But what we can currently see here is that the market is somewhat turning around right now here. Reason why I'm saying so is because, well, the price action came down pretty significantly over here. Like you can see, the RSI has been climbing up again, what basically shows more strength coming back in towards the market. As well, if we're going to take, let's say, the money flow index, we can clearly see the money flow index has been rising here. Like you can see, it has been curving back up here, while price action still came down. Also a bullish signal. As well, if we're going to look at the MACD here, we can clearly see that the MACD, you have to look at this moving average, right, of the MACD, clearly has been forming higher lows. The price action still coming down, of course, from that point. As well, in terms of the MACD itself here, the histogram, it as well formed higher lows while the price action came down. So we are currently indeed seeing several amount of bullish divergence getting formed on this market, what is, of course, having a little bit more of a bullish edge here on the 4-hourly time frame. And that is also a thing for me to say right now, okay, we are indeed forming some more bullishness in the market, but there are still some big warning shots getting fired. Like the movement towards the upside, and I have warned you guys about it as well here on the channel, is that Bitcoin was basically forming, like you can see, let me set an equal and horizontal high over here. We were forming clearly on the RSI, and let me make it a little bit more bigger to make it a little bit more clear. On the RSI, we have been clearly forming a higher high here on the RSI, like you can see over here, and lower high on the price section. So here we were forming, of course, a bearish divergence and hidden bearish divergence to be exact on the market. So that is, of course, a thing that you can right now see as well on the screen here, but that's, of course, as well a particular interesting thing to be looking at. But then right now, markets and RSI is still particularly high on the 4-hourly time frame. What does this mean? In my opinion, the bottom is not necessarily here already. To be very honest, do I expect the bottom is here? I mean, I think we're close. But are we necessarily already bottomed out? No, I don't think so. Because if Bitcoin is going to push up right now here, and Bitcoin is going to push back towards levels around 43k here, we're going to create a massive amount of bearish divergence. That's the thing how the market is going to look. Let's say the market is going to be pumping right now towards, let's say, 43.5k. Should we be extremely bullish? First of all, for me, to be extremely bullish on Bitcoin for the 4-hourly time frame, we have to break above the 43.5k. But as long as we're going to get rejected by this range here, what could be very likely that is going to be happening, we're going to create a lot of bearish divergence on the market, because we're forming significant lower highs here on the market than the previous highs over here in the market, and we will be forming higher highs on the RSI. So we're going to create a lot of bearish divergence on the market at that point. So that is still a thing that I will be starting to get a little bit more worried about. So to look for on the 4-hourly time frame is a break above the 43.4k, and of course, if we're going to recover, I want to be seeing Bitcoin recovering in a very significant green candle. I want to be seeing a big candle towards the upside that right away as well breaks above the $46,000 range. Because if we're not breaking above the $46,000 range, we could still potentially fall further down once again, and we could be, of course, continue the downtrend like we have been trading in for a while here. Because Bitcoin in the bigger scale here has been forming lower high after lower high. And what will we be having next? Will there be another lower high over here? And are we going to see continuation? That's, of course, going to be important. For Bitcoin to, of course, be in a more macro bullish period on the market, we have to be breaking above the 51k in my 51k in my opinion. So even the short-term bullish is a break above the 43k. Will be not necessarily mean that we're going to be bullish for the whole week. No, it could be, of course, spell a lot of bullishness for a couple days here. Of course, break above this green box over here could be looking for, if we're going to be breaking this 45 towards $46,000 range, could be as well allow a lot of bullishness. Why, question mark? It's because we failed to hold on towards it over here, and like you can see in this range, we have been finding a lot of support and resistance. So this is going to be a major rejection range here, and of course a major rejection from this range, maybe retracing back towards the 43.4k, and then an increasement could be very likely to expect, because yeah, I don't expect Bitcoin to right away see a breach through of such an important level of previous support, because previous support, if you're falling below it, it will be indeed provide a lot of resistance. So that's going to be very important to look at for right now as well. And another reason why I do think the bottom not necessarily have to be in already is because, yeah, we still have a lot of room to grow towards the downside. And you see Bitcoin tends to be tends to bounce here. Before Bitcoin bounces here, it tends to create a very significant low, and then it moves up here. So there could be a possibility that Bitcoin right now on today, of course, comes down a little bit further. We're going to fake out on this falling wedge. We're going to come down further, and then we're going to shoot up very quickly in a rapid pace. But there's also a scenario that we could be looking at right now is this falling wedge. And of course, as soon as we do break the top side of the wedge here, yeah, we could be looking for a little bit more bullishness in the market. So yeah, indeed, everything could still happen. And how I should be trading the market right now is just wait a little bit here. Let this 1 hour candle play out here. And then we're going to look further on how the 4 hourly candles are going to develop. But the daily time frame, is the daily time frame right now giving us buy signals? In my opinion, very, very big yes here. But first of all, I want to be zooming out a little bit here. I want to be zooming out, and I want to be discussing all the things, right? I want to be discussing all the things that we currently can see, and I don't know what this thing in my screen is doing here. There are a lot of these things here. Ah, it's gone. Okay, so what are we seeing right now in the daily time frame? And let's quickly look back to the whole period of the market. Let's just quickly recap the whole year, basically. Let's quickly recap 2021 here. Was 2021 the year that Bitcoin went parabolic? Yes, it went parabolic. But was 2021 the year that was the max potential of Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. So let me go over this real quickly, and let me explain everything. I'm searching up some charts here on my second stream again. So why don't I think that this run-up over here is the top here, and why this run-up as well is not the top here? Bitcoin looks way differently than the last cycles around. If we're going to zoom out on Bitcoin, Bitcoin looks way differently and behaves itself way differently than the past times before, you know? And now the question maybe is there, why is Bitcoin behaving itself so differently? In my opinion, Bitcoin is behaving itself so differently because there is way more interest in the market, there's way more money in circulation, and that is driving the markets, of course, differently around here. Should we compare this run-up here towards the previous cycles? No, I don't think so. Why am I not comparing Bitcoin directly towards the previous cycles? Is because on those previous cycles, Bitcoin was purely driven by hype of the retailers. And right now, what we do know, and if we learned from if we literally learned about what we currently can see of this whole 2021 run-up here, is that 2021 was not the year of the FOMO. We have not seen FOMO in Bitcoin yet. And of course, we can see it getting reflected on a lot of different charts here. We can see February 2021 was the biggest retail FOMO. And I can see it as well. I am here doing YouTube videos. And of course, I can feel and I can literally see in my stats of YouTube when there is FOMO in the cryptocurrency market or whether there is no FOMO in the cryptocurrency market. And I can tell you already, in February, the views of YouTube videos were extremely high. The views and the search rate of Bitcoin was way higher than it is right now. So this already gives you a signal for a good buy price. Why, question mark, is because once not a lot of people are searching on Bitcoin for the text on Google or whatsoever, it basically means that there is no retail interest. And once there's no retail interest, it usually tends to, of course, give you a better buying opportunity. So that is, of course, very important to know. And I do know as well, in these market drop-offs that we are right now in, my views, and of course from every single other crypto YouTuber, the views are significantly lower. Why? Because people are afraid and people don't like to invest their time into Bitcoin, apparently, once the markets are down. What I do think is completely wrong, because you should invest your time into crypto once the market is indeed down here. So to come back towards my story here, Bitcoin, of course, in February 2021 did not reach the potential of what Bitcoin reached in December 2017. So basically, has the FOMO already hit the market? I will be saying no. So is Bitcoin already done with its bull market? No, I don't think that we're seeing that. of course, what we can see here and what we can as well see on on-chain data is that 2021 here was basically the year of institutional accumulation. Of course, we have seen big companies stepping in towards Bitcoin, and what we right now really need here for Bitcoin to drive the market towards the upside again is some good news, because what can really drive retail FOMO back in towards Bitcoin is news announcements. If we're going to get, just like February, like why was February so bullish? Let's look back to February. Why did the interest of Bitcoin skyrocketed in February towards 70 on this Bitcoin search terms on Google? Because I can already explain it. Tesla announced that they were buying Bitcoin. And did this, of course, this day that Tesla announced they bought into Bitcoin, of course, they already bought in towards it, the price surged to 22% in just one day here. What is, of course, an absolutely significant price growth for Bitcoin. And of course, in the days afterwards, of course, there were some teasing going around already on the bottom. Basically, we moved up approximately 140% here in just a matter of 76 days here. And of course, I think we should compare just from the low to the high here. We moved up in approximately 95% here in a matter of 23 days. So that was absolutely crazy. So what does Bitcoin right now need here to create more bullishness in the market? And what does Bitcoin need to really create retail FOMO again? It does need it only needs one big announcement. So yes, Bitcoin is down right now here, but don't you think that Bitcoin is right now at very good accumulation prices? I personally will be once again say yes. I mean, for me, it is an average buy price what we're right now looking at. Bitcoin is trading against an average buy price. But as soon as Bitcoin gets one big announcement that one big company, or let's say Grayscale is going to be announcing a spot ETF, what is literally backed by physical Bitcoin, we could be skyrocketing. I mean, it just needs one announcement before it is absolutely skyrocketing towards the upside. That is what we read right now here. And of course, for Bitcoin to see once again retail FOMO come back towards the markets, we do need a lot of FOMO in the market. And I do think that that will be getting created here due to news articles, and I personally think that the FOMO will be really started maybe above the 100k. Some people think 100k is going to be the big sell target, but I personally think, because we have not seen the FOMO like in December 2017 before, that the real FOMO is going to start once Bitcoin is reaching for the 100k, because that's going to be the point. And it sounds very silly, because if you're going to look at the charts right now, why should you be buying Bitcoin for 100k? But just think back about those times here in January. Just think back on those times here in February. I mean, everyone was still willing to be buying the top over here. Everyone was willing to be buying the all-time high on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was the shit at that point. Everyone thought it was going straight up towards 100k here. And as soon as we do break the 100k, everyone is going to think we're going to go straight up towards 200k. It's every single time the same here. And of course, we right now, the people that are watching towards this stream, you are the smarter people. You guys are the people that understand on how to, of course, balance your time, because investing your time into crypto is what makes you wealth. That's literally true, because investing your time in crypto is what makes you, of course, a wealthy person. And that is also what made me a very wealthy person, and that's also the reason why I'm accumulating right now, because I do know, like, companies like Facebook, Google, I don't know if you're knowing what kind of people they are hiring. Those big companies, those multinational companies, they are only hiring, not only, but they are hiring a lot of cryptocurrency experts. Why? Because they want to get involved. They want to be having a piece of the pie. And that's why they're investing into cryptocurrencies, and why they are hiring people specialized in cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is right, by the way, right now falling a little bit further, but that is the thing that you have to see right now. You don't want to be, of course, be the one that's going to panic sell the dip, and of course FOMO buy the pump, because that's not how the game works here. Of course, do always your own research. Never go all in here. And of course, if you do not have not any money to be buying the dip, there's probably something wrong with your strategy, because you always should be having cash flow. And of course, what I definitely should suggest here, learn from these mistakes, learn from these market drops here. Of course, calling an exact top of a market pump is very hard. Was this one likely to expect here? If we're looking back, yes, it was pretty likely to expect this market top getting found over there. Why question mark is because Bitcoin was, of course, experiencing a significant bearish divergence once it was overbought. And that is, of course, definitely a very big sell target. Of course, we do know Bitcoin moved down further on because of the aggressive Fed strategy, etc., etc. But those are all things that are coming on top of it. Because, guys, don't you think that this market correction on Bitcoin is a little bit of an overreaction? I personally will say yes. I think that this market correction is an overreaction on the market, and that we're getting right now an extreme good opportunity to be buying Bitcoin. And right now, we'll be say to you why I do think this is an overreaction of the market. Because while we have been saying that like Bitcoin is that Bitcoin had a significant crash because of the aggressive tapering strategy from the US, etc. The S&P 500 is just literally, and let me say this correctly, I don't want to be saying wrong numbers, is literally 3% away from its all-time high. So while Bitcoin dropped down in approximately 40% from its all-time high here, it is the S&P 500 that's only 3% away from its all-time high. And don't you think that we're currently seeing an overreaction on the market, and that whales and large parties are trying to be benefiting from you, that you are selling your Bitcoin in the dip here? I do think, yes, I do think there is an extreme big overreaction on the market, because the S&P 500 is holding up perfectly, and Bitcoin usually reflects the S&P 500. Just like we create the summer low, of course, like you can see, we create the the September low here. As well, the summer low on Bitcoin was also reflected by the S&P 500. We can see everything, and you can see the lines here on the left and the right chart. Everything always reflected. But right now, we're seeing Bitcoin and the S&P 500 coming loose from each other. Of course, the first correction was significant, but the S&P 500 recovered, and Bitcoin dumped further because all this FUD. There is so much FUD. And on Bitcoin, I personally think, and I do 1000% believe that there is an overreaction, and that there is a lot of manipulation going around here to drag the market down here, because people are right now so afraid for the aggressive Fed tapering strategy, etc. But why aren't assets like the S&P 500 dropping while Bitcoin always reflected it? It is an overreaction on the market. That's the easiest explanation I do have right now here. Of course, like we do know here, if we're going to look into Bitcoin, go towards that side here, and if we're going to real quickly go towards Bitcoin charts, and if we're going to go towards the fear and greed chart here, and let me get it in front of the screen right now, we do know that we are basically getting a pretty significant bottom signal, because yesterday, 2 days ago, Bitcoin was touching the 10 on the index for the fear and greed. And that is for me as well a clear sign that we are extremely close towards the bottom. We have been hitting 10, we don't hit 10 so many times here. You do not hit it every single day here, my man. Let me quickly refresh this for a second, because I by accident pressed it. Like you can see over here we hit 19 here, like the previous bottom over here we had 10, extremely low, and I can't zoom out on this chart. Oh, I can. And here right now we're hitting as well 10 on the index. So we're extremely low on the fear and greed index, and that is just for me a clear signal that we are just right now so close towards the bottom here, and we are just extremely fortunate to be, of course, able to be buying this dip right now here. Of course, can we say that Bitcoin can still go lower? Yes, Bitcoin can go lower. Bitcoin can go to $38,000 because my target as well, if Bitcoin is going to fall, I mean, as soon as Bitcoin is going to be breaking below this level over here, I mean, we already have a bearish target here from the breakdown of the symmetrical triangle, of course, but we're only looking towards an extra pattern here right now that we're creating on the 1 hour time frame. Bitcoin of its price target is already its price target is trading on the 39.4k. So Bitcoin could be going for an horrific correction towards the downside right now here, to be honest. My target for Bitcoin is going to be as well, major support will be found on the 38.3k towards the 37.3k. That is going to be a target that I will not hesitate to be accumulating more in my Bitcoins, because I like to be dollar cost averaging towards the market. I'm not going to rush in the market. I'm not going to be right away buy one piece. I'm not going to go all in at one place here. No, always dollar cost average, because if you're not going to be dollar cost averaging in towards the market, you're going to lose out on a lot of value. And it's not going to be smart in my opinion. So yeah, right now we could be still see Bitcoin do everything here. As soon as it breaks the support line, I think it's going to fall harder. It's going to go down in a more rapid pace here, to be honest. But yeah, we do know that like if we're going to remove these rungs, we can already see symmetrical triangle did clearly broke down here, and since of that point, we're seeing a continuation form towards the downside. But still, as long as we're going to create another touch point of this level, it's going to look still pretty alright here. It's going to look pretty good, and we could be still see significant bounce back towards the upside, right? So yeah, I do look forward towards what Bitcoin could be doing right now in the imminent short term. But of course, if I'm going to look to the wider scale, because how I really approach Bitcoin right now here, like if the lower time frames are in such big downtrends here, I'm going to start zooming out again. I'm going to look at bigger time frames. I'm going to look at bigger scales here. I'm going to zoom out here, and I'm going to ask myself here, should I be buying Bitcoin right now, or should I drop? Is Bitcoin done, or is Bitcoin just getting started? Of course, can Bitcoin go in a bear market? Question mark. Yes, but I don't like to use the word bear and bull market anymore. I don't like to use it because the market has been changing. The market has been changing, and we have been all seeing it all together. You're right now maybe going to be asking me, Rover, what have we been seeing changing on the market? We have been seeing micro market skills getting changed up here because the market is looking so weird. Have we ever seen, like, we're forming a new all-time high, and then we're forming only such not a significant higher high. Wait, we went towards a new all-time high after like 190 days, and we only surged up another 6.5%. Have we seen these things before? No, we haven't. But Bitcoin, we're coming down again here. And is Bitcoin over? Is Bitcoin a bear or bull market? No, I don't think so. I don't approach it anymore like that because the market is completely different. Everyone expects Bitcoin to go in a bear market eventually. Everyone expects Bitcoin to go in a bull market eventually. And that's the reason why it's not going to be so. People are saying me right now, Rover, don't say once again that we're not going to have a bear market. No, once again. But like in 2017, people got screwed because they were not expecting a bear market. Everyone thought we're going to go to the moon and we're just not going to stop. And right now everyone is saying, don't say it's different this time. That's what literally everyone is saying. And everyone is afraid to accept the fact that the market is right now different. Everyone is afraid to accept that fact because the market is different. Because we didn't expect that we were having so much institutional interest. And institutional interest is changing up the whole market. As well, it's changing up the whole way how Bitcoin is behaving itself here. Because Bitcoin, I mean, if I traded Bitcoin in the bear market a lot, trading Bitcoin in the bear market was the easiest period to trade Bitcoin. I can guarantee you that with 100% because I was a momentum trader at that point here, and of course every single momentum divergence I took here was working perfectly. Right now we're seeing a lot of fake outs. Why? Because there are institutions, there's more leverage in the market, so there's more manipulation in the market, and that is why the market is different right now, and that's the reason why Bitcoin doesn't necessarily have to move in these cycles. Bitcoin doesn't necessarily have to go in a bear market for 4 years before going in a bull market again. You know, it is not necessarily how I will be approaching it, and I do expect that Bitcoin is going to rise over the coming 4 years. I think Bitcoin, if we're going to zoom out here, is going to be having an inevitable growth here. It's going to be having an inevitable growth. Of course, if we're putting up the logarithmic scale here, have we been in a bear market at all for this whole period? I mean, ask yourself, does this look like a bear market to you? No, for me, this does look like an increasing trend here, and trend that's only going up here, and basically everything. Once we're trading below it, we're undervalued, and we're trading above it, we're overvalued, and we're trading below it again here. But basically, Bitcoin is a larger scale uptrend, and is Bitcoin at all in a bear market if you're going to be approaching it like this here? It's only the time frame that you're going to be attaching it towards it here. So we could be as well go over some moving averages here on the weekly time frame. I think moving averages, my opinion, has been changing as well on it. Have been, of course, standing it several times before. Of course, right now we're looking at, let's say, the moving averages, and let me quickly say this to you. The EMA 21, the EMA 25, the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 as well. So why has my opinion about moving averages changed drastically? Because moving averages are not the same indication that you're getting of a market like it was in 2017, because these moving averages on Bitcoin, basically how moving averages are calculated on the average price of a certain asset. Do we still have to be approaching the moving averages on Bitcoin the same way like 4 years ago? Because 4 years ago, those moving averages were very significant. They helped us spotting a lot of trend reversals, very good buying opportunities, etc., etc. And by the way, Bitcoin is coming down a little bit further here, so I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on Bitcoin, of course. But are the moving averages still the same here? No, I don't think so. Why? Because the market is matured, and also a reason why here is because there's so much freaking leverage in this market. Just look at the past year. Of course, I can't look even a little bit further in towards this chart here. I can't look further, unfortunately. But the past year, we have been seeing a massive increasement in open interest, of course. In January, basically December last year, it really started here in 2020, December, of course. So we started over there. with having an insane amount of open interest coming towards the market. And right now, the open interest is still so high here. And that's the reason why Bitcoin behaves itself differently than before. And that is why I think moving averages is also behaving itself differently. Like in 2021 here, it of course totally was not accurate. Right now, we're trading once again below the weekly EMA ribbon again. Has that been always the same here in 2017? No, it has been trading differently, right? So like if you're looking in 2017, it provides very strong support along the way up here, and once we were trading below it, we were in a bear market. Right now, we trade below it here on July here in the summer, and we're once again trading below it. But does it mean that we're going to go in a bear market? No, I don't believe so, because those moving averages has been already not showing the significance like it was before. And moving averages, to be very clear and to be very exact to everyone out there, moving averages are based on the average buy and sell, average price of an asset. The average price of an asset is fluctuating way differently. The market is behaving itself way differently. Just look at the some kind of a double top that we're currently creating over here. And that's the reason why I don't really trade anymore on moving averages. I don't think that they're very significant to be trading. Of course, they're a very good indication on, let's say, the 4-hour or maybe the daily, but on the weekly, I don't really use them anymore. Of course, on the daily, you can clearly see once we were flipping bullish over here, it provided us very strong support. While we were keying below it, of course, provided a lot of resistance. And of course, a break above the moving averages could be, of course, lead towards a lot of bullishness in the market, to be very clear to you guys out there. But does it necessarily going to be game breaker, yes or no? No, I don't think so. Of course, over here, provide very good support. But on the weekly, I think the significance is really lacking. Like we broke below it over here last time. We saw this candle over here. Everyone said we were going in a bear market. But because everyone said we're going to go in a bear market, we were not going in a bear market. And right now, people are saying the same again about this candle. We're trading below the EMA and we're screwed. That's what everyone is saying. So no, I don't approach the EMA the same like we did last time around here. Bitcoin 50K by Friday. That's a very good question. And of course, guys, to right away answer this question, can Bitcoin hit 50K by the end of the week? Yes, it can hit 50K by the end of the week. Because the last time that we were first towards the upside, Bitcoin moved up here from the low to the high. Let me see, in 7 days here. It moved up in 7 days. Let me see. 36%. And if Bitcoin is going to move up once again from the beginning of the week towards the end of the week with 36% here, it's going to trade on 56K here. Can Bitcoin trade on 56K in the end of this week? Yes, it can. Bitcoin can shift its trend very quickly. And that is why we should always be prepared for these kinds of things here. Don't never tell yourself, no, this is not going to happen because it's Bitcoin. Can Bitcoin go down to 20K? Yes, it can. Can Bitcoin go down to 10K? Yes, it can. Is it likely? No, it is not likely. Is it likely to see Bitcoin trading on 50K by the end of the week? Not necessarily, but do we know that we have been already in a very long downtrend and that sell pressure is going to run out at one point? Yes, we do know that. So it's just a game of patience right now. And we're going to see where we're going to be ending. But guys, right now, Bitcoin coming down pretty massively, $41,000 US. Looks to be that we're going to be breaking the support range on the lower side. Of course, this is exactly like predicted here because we have been breaking down of the symmetrical triangle like you can see over here. To be very exact for everyone who's just tuned in towards this stream here, the price target of this symmetrical triangle is going to be a very significant movement towards the downside. And price targets are going to be around to 33.5 thousand US. Of course, Bitcoin breakdown, we of course discussed this pattern earlier today in our update video. So guys, if you do want to be staying up to date about all the market developments here on this channel, don't forget to right away as well slap up that like button and of course subscribe to the channel. Currently we're having, let me quickly check up on this, 75.6k subscribers. So guys, if you're currently watching and you have not subscribed to the channel yet here, don't forget to slap up that like button right now and subscribe to the channel. Will be definitely highly appreciated. And we're going to discuss, of course, all the markets further on with you guys out there today for the remaining of this day here. And I definitely look forward towards it, what we could be getting. So price target is an approximately 5.6% drop off here. And so far it is going pretty well to our price targets. And personally, I do think that can Bitcoin go a little bit further than this? Yes, it can. I personally will be looking to the 38.4k range here, but as well, like we do know, if we're going to look at the order book for Bitcoin, we do know that a massive amounts of orders are set up on the 40.5k here and the 40k for Bitcoin. So I will be putting up off the sound here because there's probably going to come some sound off this side here. There's no sound yet here, but what I will be looking for on Bitcoin right now here while Bitcoin is coming down is the 40.5k and the 40,000 US. So these levels over here are going to be strong buy zones, of course. So these are going to be very strong buy zones. I personally think these two orange lines over here, what we can see in the order book right now, are levels that are a lot of limit orders are set up on these levels. So I personally expect a bounce on these levels before going further towards our targets. Of course, it could be bounces for imminent short term. It could be, of course, a level that Bitcoin could be touching and afterwards could be spiking very quickly towards the upside, or there's going to be just a mass amount of volatility come towards the market at that point here. 40k January 2020, 40k January 2021. Why are we scared? Why? Because that's how market sentiment works. That is how it works on Bitcoin. And that is also a reason why, I mean, maybe it sounds bad here, but I think it's good that we're right now so afraid, because it allows us to go further on here, because Bitcoin is so afraid. Like, we were scoring the same prices in the Fear and Greed Index on 29k, and right now we're having it on 41k. So we're making steps. There are small steps, but these are steps in the right direction. So I'm extremely excited here. The weekends will be buying back expensive, and that's probably not probably, but that's true indeed. Is there some issues with the live stream? Because I see on my second screen that the stream is loading right now. Don't know what's going on. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, that's nice. So oh yeah, some of you guys, yeah, I see out of nowhere 200 viewers went away. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of an issue there. I don't know exactly what was going on with my connection, but everything should be alright again. So guys, by the way, before going further in towards the content, it will be highly appreciated if you're going to slap up that like button right now here. If you haven't already slapped up the like button, make sure to do so right now. Going towards the video, and of course slap it up right here will be truly appreciated. Yeah, don't forget to do so right now. Don't trip, buy the dip. That's a very wise saying from someone. As well, guys, the Twitter page absolutely exploding. 51,000 followers over there. I will be just quickly do a tweet here, guys. I will be quickly do a tweet here. I will be quickly do this tweet of course, update the Twitter audience as well. Massive Bitcoin breakdown. So guys, I will be quickly post this tweet as well here in the chat. If you could be liking and retweeting this tweet, will be truly appreciated, of course, if you want to be doing so. If you haven't already followed us on Twitter, make sure to do so. On Twitter, we're keeping you guys up to date as well by all kinds of market updates. But it will be highly appreciated if you're going to be, let's say, slap up the like button on the tweet here. Because if you're going to slap up the like button on the tweet and retweet the tweet, maybe you will be helping us to beat the Twitter algorithm as well here. Will be amazing. And let's go over VeChain as well in a second from now. But quickly going to be looking at Bitcoin right here. I mean, yeah, market reversal will come here, and it's just a matter of time here. I believe that there's going to be a big market reversal for Bitcoin, and I believe that we are trading on very good buy zones. Of course, I'm talking about average buy zones. I'm not saying that 41k or let's say 45k was exactly the bottom. No, I think that these ranges over here are extremely good buy zones. I don't think that we're necessarily already have the bottom like I just told you. There's a very, very big chance that we're going to come down to $38,000. But how we always should be approaching the accumulation of Bitcoin is like, we're buying Bitcoin right now, not to sell it tomorrow. No, we're buying Bitcoin right now to maybe take some profits later on the year or so, to be then buying the next dip, you know? So for an average buy price, Bitcoin is sitting on very good ranges here, and I definitely believe that if you're going to be accumulating Bitcoin right now, here today, that you're going to be in massive profits within 3 months from now on. Exactly, within 3 months, probably within 1 month already. But if you're accumulating Bitcoin today, you're going to sit in massive profits. That's what I do believe, and that's the reason why I am accumulating more Bitcoins. Liquidate those longs here. So let me as well go over some charts here. Before going in towards the funding fees here, let me quickly look at the liquidations. We're currently seeing not a lot of liquidations across the border. Past our only 40 million liquidation. Let's see if we could turn that up here, because the more liquidations, especially the more long liquidations here, the further more down the price could go here, the more afraid people will get here, the more Bitcoin I will be able to be buying here, because the more afraid everyone is here, the more Bitcoin I basically buy here. As well, quickly going to look at the Bitcoin shorts here. We have been seeing a massive spike in Bitcoin shorts on the recent hours here. To be exact here, on literally the, let me quickly say this here. On the past 4 days here, we have been seeing a 100% increasement in Bitcoin shorts here of an approximately 1,000 Bitcoin. What basically is more than 42 million in Bitcoin shorts getting opened only on bitfinex. So there has been a massive increasement in shorts getting opened on bitfinex here. What that basically means here is that people are confident the market is going to come down here. That's the reason why they're opening short positions. But besides that here is that the short positions that are increasing in price here, just like we get this big squeeze over here, this was a big market short order getting placed over there, resulted, of course, in the market of Bitcoin coming down so quickly over here. The reason why Bitcoin did this here is because literally this. Because out of nowhere, there was a massive increase in shorts there. And that is what Bitcoin triggered Bitcoin towards the downside. Why? Question mark, maybe. You're asking me, Rover, why does the market come down once there are shorts getting opened? What this basically means here is once you're opening shorts is that you're selling contracts out of the market. So in this case, this candle over here was basically, because this happened in a matter of 1 minute, 700 Bitcoin that got sold right away. And of course, with contract that's shorted. And of course, if a short gets liquidated, it means that they have to be buying back for a higher price. And that means that it is going to be adding more buy pressure. But in this case, it is a short that's not going to get squeezed. It got bought. So that's the reason why it added a lot of sell pressure towards the market. And that's the reason why we came down so significantly. So right now, we can still see shorts are increasing. That's of course not a good thing here because it's more sell pressure towards the market. But it's, of course, it has two sides here. Because the more shorts are in the market, it could be as well have a positive effect here because we could be creating a massive short squeeze. And of course, if those shorts getting squeezed out here, they have to be buying back in towards the market for a higher price here. And that is, of course, a good thing. So shorts are not bad for the market as long as the market is going to go up again, of course. But of course, in a downtrend, it could be out at a lot of sell pressure, what could be then resulted in us coming down very quickly. Just think about the movie The Big Short. And of course, if you guys have not watched the movie The Big Short yet here, I should highly recommend watching this video because it's a very interesting film. It's a very interesting film. You will be learning a lot about the 2008 stock market crash. And I mean, it's just a very... I mean, I like watching it. I mean, I watched it literally in like a week ago. I watched it again here. So I think you can learn a lot from that movie here about how fucked up leverage trading basically is. Because yeah, big players, like if you have a lot of money and you can move the market and you're going to target leverage, you could have a lot of influence on the market. So that is of course one downside to leverage. Of course, right now there is leverage and I can either hate it or not, but I'm going to just make advantage from it because I trade myself as well a lot here. But of course, I almost never trade short on the market because as soon as I'm going to short, I'm going to suppress the buy power and I will be adding more sell pressure towards the market on crypto. And that's the thing that I don't like to do here because I like to trade long here. That's what I like to do here because I like to add more buy pressure towards the market here rather than the market come down here. So Bitcoin came down pretty significantly. A significant red candle has been getting printed over here. We've been seeing an approximately downwards candle getting printed over 1.6% here. Bitcoin on the 1 hour candles came down very significantly as well on the RSI. No bullish or bearish divergence getting formed whatsoever yet here. On the RSI not, but on the money flow index we are seeing some divergence getting formed on the market, so that's still looking pretty positive. But yeah, let's see what we're having on the MACD. MACD also no bullish divergence getting formed. So personally still expecting market is going to see a little bit more of downside here. We can currently see that the market has been coming down here, and for me it will be the 40.5k. What is going to be extremely strong leverage buy zones here, because 40.5k could be of course a level that we're going to start bouncing from very strongly. Let me see. Let me read the chat for a second. You're still panic buy. I mean, yeah, of course, whatever you want to do, be doing here, it is up to you. But guys, before getting further into the content, don't forget to slap up the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so right now. This is your chance for slapping up the like button and subscribe to the channel. Of course, subscribing and liking towards the channel is completely for free, so don't forget to do so right now here. It will be highly appreciated. And of course, we're going to help you through your journey through this market that's of course a little bit more bearish right now here, but we will be giving you all the exact information, what is literally happening behind the charts here, because yeah, there's a lot of manipulation going around here. There's a lot of fake news. There's a lot of FUD in the market, and you have to be very, very certain on what you're going to watching and what you're going to be doing right now here. Are you going to be going with the mainstream media? Are you going to call as well to your friends, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to sell the dip here? Just like my family, I mean, I just came from a holiday. I was on a week here. I was skiing in France with my family. And you know what I heard the whole week here? Because Bitcoin was down last week indeed. Oh, I think Bitcoin is dusted. I think my money is just going up in thin air. Why did I ever invested in Bitcoin? Why did I this? Why did I this? Etc, etc. That is the questions that I got the whole time here. They are so afraid. They're so freaking afraid, my family. And that gives me my buying signal. Because they are literally, my uncle was literally planning to sell their Bitcoins because he literally said, I think the market is going to go lower. And that word, I think it is going to go lower, sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. And I said to him, listen on what you're saying right now. You say to me, I think the market is going to go lower, and he was not giving me any argument here. He was not even reading in towards the news or whatsoever. He was not even looking in towards the charts. He was just looking at his portfolio, and it was down massively, and he thought it was going to go further down here. Well, we were rather closer towards the bottom than having another significant drop of to, let's say, 10K or whatsoever, you know? So, it's getting me bullish because, I mean, once, yeah, I'm no hate towards older people whatsoever. But it's usually, I mean, for me, it was a very good buy signal. Once again, and I get these buy signals several times here. Like, I as well got the Shiba short signal once I went towards my friend, and his mother said to me, I bought Shiba, is it a good investment? Do you think it's going to go further up? And she didn't even know where she was buying in. That was for me the short signal of Shiba. I mean, I like to use real world things here. You see my camera is a little bit buggy here. If it's good, I can stop the blur. Let me see. But yeah, I like to use these real world things here, and let me quickly fix this here. Should be alright once again. Yes, should be right now. So I like to use these real world things here to, of course, I like to use it for my buy or sell signals, you know. So I don't know what happened. I think my stream went out once again for a second here. I don't know what is going on with my connection or whatsoever. Let me know in the chat here. Is everything good with the stream connection? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat right now. I'm very curious if something is wrong here. How old are you? I'm about to turn 21 here because in literally 13 days from now, guys, I'm going to be turning 21. Of course, I'm still pretty young here, but I'm loving. I love it to be so young here. Of course, already I have a lot of things that I learned from, and yeah, it's just getting started. Of course, I mean, from nothing to multimillionaire in crypto within 4 years. I'm pretty proud, of course, to be achieving that, and I think we could be. All achieve that altogether. Especially everyone can achieve it. I don't know what's going on here. I see my connection here on my computer is maybe... it is still good. Oh, there's an issue with YouTube. I see also all my videos are not monetized or whatsoever, but for me that doesn't really matter. Let me see. It went back and it's alright. Okay. Someone is saying Joe Burker's video. Yeah, guys, I was like in a video of like a famous, yeah, not famous, but like a bigger Dutch YouTuber. But soon, guys, it's going to be pretty interesting because you know what I'm going to do here, guys. Do you want to hear a teaser? Do you want to hear a teaser? Let me know in the chat here, guys. Do you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something very funny that I don't think anyone did before. Maybe some people already did this, but I'm going to do something crazy, and I'm going to as well make content out of it because like. I told everyone on my channel, as soon as Bitcoin hits 100K, I'm going to be buying a subcar. Probably I'm going to do it earlier. I'm not going to do it in a dip here, but as soon as Bitcoin comes back above 60K, I'm going to do something something very funny here. And I'm going to just make some very good content, you know. You're blurred. Yeah, I know. I see it. Let me quickly fix my camera here, because sometimes I have these issues with my camera. And it should be alright again. It should be right. And right now I have to disable this. And right now it's good. Yes. But let me know what if I should tell you guys what I'm planning on doing. So right now, everyone is saying yes. Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do here is as soon as Bitcoin, not in the dip here because I don't sell the dip here, but as soon as Bitcoin comes up here towards, let's say, 60K, I'm going to do something crazy. And of course, I live in the Netherlands. I'm going to be turning the whole Dutch market around here because I'm going to be buying a Lamborghini and I'm going to wrap it with Bitcoin logos on it. I'm going to be wrapping Bitcoin logos all over it, and I'm going to drive. I'm going to as well make a video about it. That's going to be pretty funny because yeah, I'm going to be driving a Bitcoin car. And of course, you know why I'm doing so? Because I want to be making ads for Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin, of course, doesn't ask for is not asking for ads here. But of course, with me driving that car, I'm just indirectly getting more people exposed to Bitcoin. And that is what I want to be doing here. I want to be I'm going to buy that car. I don't know when. Depends really on when the market is going to turn around a little bit, because I don't sell a dip, just like I told you. I'm a very bad seller. But then I'm going to be making a car here, and probably like in the Netherlands, I'm going to drive there, and it's going to be pretty funny, you know. So it's very funny, right? It's a good idea. Let me know if you like the idea. And of course, maybe I could pick up some viewers as well. It will be cool. So let's see what we're going to do. Which Lamborghini? I mean, probably. I don't know which one. Probably a Hurricane. But it's going to be pretty interesting. But I mean, you know why I want to be doing that is because like I want to be turning the Dutch market around, you know. So I don't know if I want to be going for an Aventador yet here. I first probably will be starting with a Hurricane. But let's see what we're going to do. Bugatti is indeed a very good car, but I don't think it's a good car to begin with for me, right? So I'm going to start with a more regular car because, yeah, as well, I have some other things I'm going to be buying into 2022, what's going to be crazy. And of course, guys, I'm going to take you guys with this journey because I'm going to be as well do some very cool things here. It's going to be very crazy because we have got some big plans here. I mean, I'm right now streaming here, but besides that, I have a lot of plans here, what I'm currently working out here. I mean, this is going to become a very big, I'm going to be buying in a very, very big office as well. And there's going to be a lot of things coming up here. So I look forward towards it. You posted it already. No, I have not posted about it yet here. But I said to everyone out there is that I will be buying a supercar as soon as Bitcoin hits 100k, but I just can't keep myself in here. Rover is becoming a member of the Dutch Bitcoin family, indeed. But yeah, Ferrari's like two wheels. The wheels are driven from the back here, and I don't know if it's really good for the Netherlands because yeah, it's like a Hurricane is good because it's 4 wheels. You know, it has 4 wheels where this the power is coming from, so that's better, more secure. So looking forward towards it. I mean, yeah, I mean for me, I don't really care because I always say to myself, a car can maximum be 5% of your wealth. But even though I'm not going to sell the dip, but no, a car is a very bad investment. Never invest. Let's say I'm going to take an example because I know I have some friends in my surroundings. My friends are driving a car. My friend is driving a car of $50,000 euros. He's driving such an expensive car. And I know he only invested $3,000 in crypto. Don't be that guy that spends all his money on a car and doesn't spend their money on investments. Don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy because you're going to be stupid. Invest your money, make wealthier, work hard on your early years, and of course spend your money later on. And of course spend your money wisely. Invest your money in all kinds of assets. Invest your money in real estate. Invest your money in gold. Invest your money in Bitcoin. Make a diversified portfolio. That is what is going to work, and that is what is going to be securing your wealth. Because having wealth is important, but securing your wealth is a different thing than creating wealth here. Creating wealth is hard, but don't underestimate is that securing wealth is one of the most hardest thing to do as well here, because a lot of people still don't understand the game. A lot of people are going on the wrong road, you know. And of course, I don't know if like a lot of people are already extremely wealthy here, or people that are looking for creating wealth here. I think, of course, wealth will be getting created here with Bitcoin. But let's see what we're going to have here. Accustomed to $50 by the end of 2022. I think like it's still that I think that's it's definitely possible. It's pretty high here, but I'm still going to be waiting till the application is going to launch here, because once the application is going to launch here, the token utility will become alive, and then I will be wanting to see what the price action is going to do at that point here. So let's see what we're going to have. Good advice. Imagine if a 21-year-old fought the way who you did. If more 21-year, I mean, it's pretty weird. Like for me, it sounds it's very, very weird because a lot of people say that, but the people that I surround myself with are like all entrepreneurs, and like I go to the gym with entrepreneurs. I'm going on holidays with entrepreneurs. All my friends are basically entrepreneurs. A lot of them are doing drop shipping. A lot of them are just doing one way of being an entrepreneur, you know. And I think that surrounding yourself with those kind of people are going to make you extremely wealthy yourself as well, because I always say surround yourself with the people that you want to become as well. Because if you're going to surround yourself with people that are only drinking the whole day and they're only going to get wasted every single day, you're going to become that person as well, and you're going to not create any difference here. Of course it's fun, of course probably it's going to be extremely fun, but is it going to be making you successful in life? That's going to be the question, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think that will be making you successful in life. But yeah, I mean, the people that you surround yourself with are going to be extremely important as well. Like why I go often to Dubai is also a question that people ask me. Because Dubai is the place where you can connect with everyone. And you know what's very funny about Dubai here? Maybe a lot of you guys have not been there yet here, but if you go to Dubai, every single person you meet over there is on the same page. Everyone is on the same level. Everyone has the same kind of dedication. And that is what I love about it. That's what I love about it. You know, I'm in like 3 days from now, guys, I'm going to leave towards Mexico. I'm going to go there for a month. Because why? Because I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to meet new entrepreneurs. I'm going to meet new people that are having different business models, that are having different ideas here, of making themselves wealthy and creating more wealth, of course. And that is what I like. I like to surround myself with people that are smarter than me, because that is always a thing that you should do as well. Surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. How about Dan Bilzerian? I think he's a very bad entrepreneur. I don't think he's a good entrepreneur. Let me see. Dubai's a will city. Indeed, it's definitely will. And of course, what we do know here is that Dubai is trying to become the Bitcoin hub of the world here, because they are going to be starting a lot of new crypto companies over there as well to make it only more interesting for crypto people to come to Dubai. Yeah, you should also look to Porsche Turbo. Of course, Porsche is a beautiful car, and one day I would love to give one to my father because he loves Porsche. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. So let's see what we're going to have here. Horrible channel. Yeah, of course, if you don't like the content, you should definitely go towards a different channel. Oh, I won't go to Mexico. Why not here? Mexico is an amazing place here. I love it. It's very good weather as well. When will Bitcoin start moving up here? I mean, for me, I'm right now looking towards targets. Of course, let's get back into towards the charts, by the way, because we talked about different stuff right now. Yeah, what we should be looking at right now for targets for accumulation here is probably this 40.5k level again. Why I'm talking about the 40.5k? 40.5k is a level that we have been seeing Bitcoin bouncing from of several times already, and can see clearly that in terms of the market book, that this is an extremely strong level that we have to hold on to. And like you can see, like previously around these periods that we do fail to hold on towards these extremely important levels, we right away come further down here. So here we lost to 42k and we right away came down towards 41k. Right now, of course, if we're going to lose to 40.5k, we're going to right away come down towards 40k, because 40k is going to be the level that we're going to see the mass volatility on the market, because 40k is basically, first of all, a psychological level of support or resistance. Besides the 40k is a psychological level of support or resistance, the 40k as well is a major accumulation range, like we can see on the limit order book here. Big orders set up on that level, and that is going to be making it very interesting to accumulate over there. So I do look forward towards what we're going to see from that point here, and how we're going to come there, of course. It's going to be extremely exciting here. Of course, also a different thing I want to be discussing here, and the reason why I do think right now accumulating Bitcoin is not bad at all here, is because the major amount of the volume, the trading volume getting from is from short traders. So the majority of the market is currently trading short. Why am I bullish because of that? Is because once funding rates are negative, it usually tends to show you a very good buy price. So that's of course a pretty good thing to see so right now here, and like you can see, everything was basically green here. Means that it is over leveraged towards the downside, is because once the funding rates are negative, it means that there are more short traders in the market, and right now we can see that almost every single asset and every single token is in the green. So basically every single token is getting over leveraged towards the downside. Even Link is currently getting over leveraged towards the downside. And while we're looking to Link here, and let me get into coin market cap for a second here, Link is trading on $26, and it has been up 19% this week. So Link doing up a very good job here on the recent week here, and I do definitely look forward towards where Link is going to head towards on the last days of this week here, of course, as well, because yeah, I think that Link is an extremely good investment. And of course, guys, if you want to hear from me, what are the top 3 coins in the top 50 right now here, I'm going to say 3 coins here. My first pick is going to be Polkadot here. I think Polkadot is going to be extremely good investment for the coming let's say coming year 2022. Why? Polkadot is of course extremely big, focusing on Web3 here, and of course it's an extremely revolutionary token here, and I think it could be, of course, have a lot of positive price action in towards 2022. It could be absolutely go parabolic. If we're going to look at the core market cap, it could easily do a 5 to 10x from here on if it's going to compete against Ethereum. Then with the second one, I'm going to go for Chainlink here. Chainlink Oracle Network, basically all the cryptocurrencies are using it, so that's definitely as well a very good investment. And of course, number 3 is going to be VeChain. I think VeChain is going to be a very good investment. Why? Is because VeChain is undervalued because it's solving a lot of real world issues, and besides that, it is well working on Web3 right now, and of course if I'm bullish on one thing, it's Web3, but mainly I'm bullish about VeChains because they're having so much partners that they work together with, and they're solving logistic issues, and logistic issues are extremely big in the world here. If you're going to be having a currency that's going to solve anything, it's going to be VeChain, and that's the reason why I'm bullish on it, and I think it has a lot of potential in the future. There only has to be one big announcement to come, and it's going to be easy to go towards $1. $1 sounds maybe a little bit silly, but it only means that it is having a a billion market cap, what means that it is not even in the top 5. And of course, as soon as it's going to be close to parabolic, probably the whole market will be standing way higher. What means that it could be trading around P15, and it already is trading on $1. So I think $1 is a reasonable target for VeChain, and it is definitely one of the most undervalued cryptocurrencies out there in the market right now here. So these are my top 3 picks here in the top 50 right now for crypto. Let me know what your top 3 picks are right now. But these are definitely tokens I'm looking forward towards for seeing a further increasement in the valuation of course. Let me know in the chat here. I'm very curious about what you guys currently think of it. Let me know here. Let me know what you guys think. I'm looking to rebuy render on 2016 is the bad buy. No, not at all. I think it's a pretty good buy at all. What's your price prediction for VBAT? I think VBAT, especially if it's going to be having more projects. I mean, right now they only have launched my NFT on it. What I think what VBAT should do here is maybe list a little bit of more projects, because then it will be only incentivize holders even more to stake their tokens. If they're going to do that, it's going to be absolutely go parabolic. And I think VBAT could easily hit targets around $10 here, in my opinion. Especially in 2022, I don't know. You know what? I'm just waiting for the market of Bitcoin and crypto go parabolic, because as soon as the market goes parabolic, I think VBAT is going to be benefiting the most from it, because VBAT is launching new projects, and of course launching new projects is always going to do better in a bullish market period. If we're going to have that, I think VBAT could be absolutely go towards $10 approximately. So just wait for the market before it turns bullish again here. My top 3 is Harmony 1 here, Polygon, Matic, and Ethereum. I think Polygon is definitely a very undervalued cryptocurrency as well here. I mean, I would have mentioned it as well if I could pick 4, but I was just picking my top 3 right now here. Matic is definitely good crypto, a lot of active users, and I do read as well that they they are hiring a lot of new people as well towards their project. So I look forward towards it. A lot of good news coming out for Cardano, but and still yet to come. Yeah, Cardano, of course, launching their DEX this month here. A lot of new projects are going to get launched as well in Cardano, so I do think it's pretty undervalued. Cardano could be seeing a lot of potential towards the upside, especially on the $1.12. It's a cheap buy here. It's you're buying it for nothing basically, so it's pretty interesting. So Bitcoin still not coming down towards my target. I would love to see here. To be very clear to you guys out there, what is the target I would love to see? It is going to be the 40.5k. That's going to be the level that I do want to be seeing right now here. ADO below Cardano below $1 is going to be absolutely cheap here. VeChain is prime indeed. I do agree with that. Alts are getting killed. Currently, altcoins are having a big hit here. And let me quickly talk about the altcoin market capitalization here. Let me first of all start with the Bitcoin dominance here. Let me start with the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is, in my opinion, going to fall way further. Why am I bearish on the Bitcoin dominance? Is because I think we're right now clearly in a downtrend. We're forming lower highs here, like you can see, and we're forming lower lows. And this, of course, bearish. So I think the altcoins are going to be having an explosive period. I mean, you were saying maybe altcoins are taking a hit. Yes, they are taking a hit. But Bitcoin is taking a bigger hit here. Because if we're just purely going to look at the market, excluded Bitcoin, like you can see here, crypto market cap excluded Bitcoin. So this is basically the altcoin market capitalization. Altcoin market capitalization is right now 34% down from its all-time high here. Well, Bitcoin is down more than 40% from its all-time high. So what we can conclude out of this is that Bitcoin is currently taking a bigger hit than all the altcoins all combined here. So are altcoins showing strength right now in the market? Yes, they are definitely showing a lot of strength there. And just like the correction over here in the market as well, But I remember that Bitcoin held up as well better. But once again, Bitcoin on this correction over here is holding up way better. Only 33% down for the altcoins, while Bitcoin is down way more. And that is making myself bullish. It's making myself bullish about a lot of altcoins here, especially Web3 tokens, guys. That's what I'm really looking into towards right now, and what I should suggest for everyone out there on the channel to look as well towards Web3 tokens, because I think the future is definitely very bright with Web3 tokens here on the market. Polkadot is future price. Yeah, indeed. I think Polkadot has so much potential here, and I've been starting to really invest more and more into Polkadot as well here, especially on the recent drop off. I've been dollar cost average more and more into towards Polkadot here, further on towards the market. So I definitely look forward towards it, where we could be heading towards from this point right now here. I'm very excited about it. And guys, by the way, if you haven't already followed me on Twitter, make sure to do so right now here. If you want to be, of course, help me to push this tweet to, of course, raise more awareness, make sure to like and retweet this tweet here that I currently have sent it here in the chat here. It will be truly amazing if you're going to be smashing up that follow button over there on our Twitter page. And, of course, if you could be, of course, like and retweet the tweet here, or leave a comment even what you currently think about this correction, guys. Let me know in the chat. Let me know here in this tweet, in the reaction. I'm going to read it in a few seconds here, what you currently think of the market. I will be quickly going over it and mention it. Rover, how did you became a millionaire? Basically by investing my money into crypto. And of course, you know what's pretty funny is that I became a millionaire at the first point once Bitcoin was trading from the market recovery in the summer here, and that was the point that I became a millionaire approximately over here. This was the first time I became a millionaire. Of course, it went for me myself very quickly. Of course, I'm investing in a lot of cheap altcoins, absolutely exploded along the way up here. And you know what's pretty funny? Like here in July in the summer, I became the first time a millionaire, and literally, in the same month here, I already became a multi-millionaire. So that's how quickly it can go with crypto. And of course, I'm not going to go in exact numbers about what my wealth is or whatsoever right now. But soon I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to go have an article. I'm going to go in a magazine. I'm going to go and do the cover on the magazine probably as well, what is going to be pretty interesting. And I'm going to tell everything about my life story, of course. How I went from not necessarily nothing, because I can't say I started with nothing. I'm very fortunate on where I born, because I do know that a lot of people, let's say, are born in third world countries and they have less opportunities than we have. So that's not what I will be saying. I didn't come from nothing, but indeed I worked at McDonald's once I was 15 years old here. I earned, let's say, 500 euros a month, and I always bought Bitcoin every single month here, and that's the reason why we're standing right here. Why did I become wealthy? Because I invested in cryptocurrencies early stage. That's how I became wealthy in crypto and wealthy in general. Can you still become wealthy in crypto? Yes, by investing in crypto and holding it long enough here. How much do you have of Phantom? I have a lot of Phantom, bro. I have a lot of Phantom. I'm hugely invested in Phantom. I think that Phantom is as well one of those projects that you should be holding here. I think Phantom is going to be having a lot of potential towards the upside here, especially if the market of crypto of Bitcoin turns bullish again here. I think easily could be going up to $5 to $6 here. And of course, as soon as we're reaching the $4, I will be starting to take profits again on my holdings. And of course, I've been announcing that I've been literally buying it in the range over here between the $2 and $1 here, that I've been accumulating my tokens here, because everything below $2 is still to be buying over here. Well, Bitcoin is coming down further, guys, by the way. We're going to be looking towards the price that we're right now heading towards, and let me quickly as well take up the chart of the liquidations here. But Bitcoin is coming close towards a 40.5k, going to be a target that I would love to be accumulating further of my cryptos at. So looking forward towards what we're going to be having over here. It's going to be truly amazing to see. Truly amazing to see. That's where we're going to get what kind of liquidation we're going to get on the market. It's going to be interesting. When will Bitcoin start to go up here? First, we're going to reach a price target towards the downside probably, and then we could be seeing some more potential upside. What did you think of FTX? Not my coin I would like to invest in necessarily. I think it's still going to be seeing more potential towards the upside, but no, it's not my favorite altcoin to be investing in. Link to $400 by the end of 2022 could be for sure possible. What's the plan with VeChain launching the VUSD? Yeah, pretty interesting, right? VeChain going to launch their own stablecoin, just like PayPal is going to launch their own stablecoin, guys. It's going to be big here. PayPal is going to launch their own stablecoin, and that is the reason why I invested in Bitcoin, and the reason why I'm investing in crypto is because these big companies are investing as well. Like Facebook is hiring so much people that literally work in crypto. Of course, for Instagram as well here, but basically the company Meta is hiring a lot of cryptocurrency experts. Google is hiring a lot of cryptocurrency experts because why? You're going to ask me why? Because they see the potential. So why do I buy Bitcoin? Is because big companies are working on Bitcoin right now, and I like to have a piece of this freaking pie here because I don't want to be walking there dry without any Bitcoin on my pockets here. So PayPal coin is going to be absolutely crazy indeed. I do look forward towards PayPal coin here and what they're going to do because they are set to launch in 2022. We don't know exactly when or how it's going to be here, but yeah, we could already expect here because PayPal is a mainstream company. What basically everyone uses here. I mean, let me know who's not using PayPal. Maybe some of you guys are not using it, but I think that almost everyone has a PayPal account here. I have a PayPal account myself as well here, and it's going to be creating its own cryptocurrency, so that's absolutely crazy, of course. And of course, stable coins are going to be very interesting for governments as well here, because that is how they can have control about everything, because yeah, they can mint as well, just money out of nowhere. Let me see. What do you think about gaming coins? I think it was a little bit overhyped here, and we're probably, we right now have this massive correction in the market, but we'll probably just keep rising very slowly. But in a very slow pace, not so parabolic. I think the parabolic rise for the gaming industry was also not good here because it was getting overhyped, and that's the thing that you don't like to see, of course. I think there was way too big of a hype around the gaming tokens, and that's it's good that it came down a little bit here. But guys, right now, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I mean, can we today hit the 75.7k subscribers on today's channel? Can we hit that today, guys? Let me know. And of course, if you haven't already hit it, make sure to slap it up right now. But Exof is right now asking us, can Near hit to $20? Near Protocol could easily hit that. And it could be hitting it anytime soon here. Look at how parabolic it is going. Near just performing against Bitcoin. It's holding up so good here. And of course, if we're going to just compare to Bitcoin, it's just doing such strong of a job here. It's just doing such strong of a job, and that's of course what I do like about Near Protocol. Broke above this resistance box over here basically, and since it broke above it, it's right now basically stabilizing on this range over here. Oh, well, I wasn't trading on the 3-day here, so like you can see, it's right now stabilizing over here. It's basically trading between the highs and the lows here on the market, and since it's been trading between the highs and the lows on the market, has been bouncing between these ranges basically, and we're going to see a breakout towards either direction anytime soon here. But it is looking like an interesting asset to be investing in my opinion. It's definitely one of those tokens I would like to be accumulating, of course, especially on the levels that we're right now trading on. We're trading on basically accumulation ranges here, like you can see here. Lower side is accumulation, top side distribution, and like you can see over here, support. But of course, if we're not going to see a strong bounce from here on, we could be seeing a potential decrease from off this point here. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting what Near is going to do here, but of course, a chance towards and bounce towards the upside could be extremely likely from off this point. What I will be aiming for on Near, it's going to let me remove all the drawings here, is this parallel channel we're currently creating here, because like you can see currently, we're forming a downward sloping resistance line, upper sloping support line, downward sloping support line, and downward sloping resist line, basically a parallel channel. Of course, as soon as we do break this channel, we could be looking for some more upside towards the higher targets. Currently, we're trading against resistance, so keep your eyes wide open on this downward sloping resistance line. And if we break this resistance line, then we could be looking for more bullishness in the market, because yeah, you're not going to create bullishness in a market that is of course getting suppressed by a downward sloping trend line here on this market. So it's going to be pretty interesting on how we're going to be breaking above this level. So I look forward towards it, how it's going to be playing out for Near Protocol, but I do believe we could be for sure see some more increases in price action. So let's see what we're going to be having here, amigos. So yeah, you guys are absolutely slapping it up like crazy indeed. You guys are absolutely slapping it up. Truly amazing. Please don't spam in the chat. If you're spamming in your chat, your question won't be answered here. And thank you, Nicole, for putting on the timeout. When US stock market opens, we can see a pump here. So let's look at real quickly at the US stock market, how it is currently performing, and what we can probably expect to see happening. I mean, this is the pre-market today, guys. 1 hour time frame. S&P 500 not performing so strong here today. Could we see a further dump here today? Yes, potentially. We could be seeing a further dump. Do we necessarily have to see a pump today? No, I don't necessarily believe that. Reason why Bitcoin came down last hour? I think because of the stock market. So yeah, everything can still happen here from up this point. And for sure, the stock market is the reason why Bitcoin came down basically in the last hour, because yeah, you can see red candle over here, red candle over here. If the stock market is going to be green today, it could be having a positive effect for Bitcoin. But yeah, we on the 1 hour time frame, we've been just clearly trading in a downtrend on the stock market. So yeah, still I'm not going to say and I'm not going to shout very loud about what we currently can see and what we can currently expect here on the market, of course. So we're trading in a significant downtrend right now on parallel channel. We could be finding a bottom right here if we're going to be approaching like a parallel channel. Bounce back from off this level will be very good. Break below the support range. It's going to be extremely bearish for the stock market. Bounce at 37k. Let's see what we're going to have here. You warned us on this channel. As indeed, as our coaching, we warned you guys about it. We are right here on the line. Yeah, let's see what we're going to have here. Should I do a Bitcoin wrap on my BMW i8? I mean, yeah, sounds good. And send me a photo here, guys. If you do something cool, make sure to send me a photo or make sure to tag me here on Instagram, guys. If you already don't follow me already on Instagram, make sure to do so. CryptoRoverYT. You can find all the socials in the link in the description. If you have something cool, just tag me on it because I probably see it and I can maybe react. I mean, I just post lifestyle stuff over here, and of course, if I'm going to do some crazy stuff here, what I will be doing in the near future, I'm going to share it as well on YouTube here. Probably going to make a good video about it here. So make sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you are into towards crazy content, of course. So Cryptocurrency Abrogate is saying, I personally evaluate it professionally through Korean exchanges. Try it too. Example, through ZigNet. I've never tried it before. But please be careful with these kinds of things here. I mean, I like to be very careful with these kinds of things here. Because you don't necessarily should always search up these sites here, because if you're going to go all over all these sites here, yeah, you could be getting wrecked here. You could be getting wrecked. So please be careful with all these kinds of sites, because there could be, of course, a lot of malware on every single site. Don't necessarily search up any sites here. I mean, I'm not like to go off exchanges I don't trust here. So I don't know. I have to do my own research about it. Let's see. What we do have here. So be careful about that exchange, Rover. Yeah, I will never. I don't really use exchanges that I don't am standing outside of, you know. So be very careful with what you're searching up on Google, especially with crypto, because there are a lot of scams out there. I'm not saying it's a scam here, but I'm always careful and I don't always click on everything or search on everything here, because we're doing everything on our computer. Don't show the charts, probably a scam. I won't show it. 10k Bitcoin. I mean, 10k Bitcoin will be lovely. I mean, earlier today, I was once again hitting the gym with some people, big NFT flippers, basically. People I talked with, those guys are like flipping NFTs for crazy amounts of money. I already like told everyone before, I'm not the biggest fan of NFTs. Why am I a very big fan of NFTs? Because I think a lot of NFTs are a little bit of a bubble. The NFT hype really reminds me of the ICO hype here in 2017. So that's the reason why I'm staying a little bit further away from NFTs. I think like Bored Apes or CryptoPunks are now a bad investment. But like 90% of the NFTs are just coming from thin air. So be careful with that here. Don't trust every single person out there with who's selling their NFTs, etc. Because a lot of them are just... they're just trying to flip NFTs very quickly. So please be careful with NFTs. But yeah, this big business NFT flipping, of course, there's a lot of volume going around of it. But some friends of mine are making very good money from it. So please do your research about it as well. You could be making good fortunes about it. Crypto areas, please don't make... Yeah, of course, you can send super chats. But guys, please be careful with just going on certain sites here. I don't like to search up every single site out of nowhere. Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum volume support is 35k. Yeah, let's see what we're going to have here. Let me as well zoom out on Bitcoin for a second. Bitcoin is a scam. No, Bitcoin is the scam. So let me quickly enable the VPVR. the visible range here on Bitcoin. So what is really big volume support for Bitcoin? It is going to be this range over here. It's going to be the range here around the 40.8k here. 38.5k basically is going to be major volume support. But these things on the right side are saying here, these lines on the right side is basically the amount of volume that's getting traded. If I double click on the indicator, you can see that the blue volume, so the blue bars are basically buy volume, and the yellow bars are basically sell volume. So you can clearly see here there has been a lot of buy and sell volume around these ranges of 38 and 32,000 US dollars. So that means that the 38 and 32,000 US dollars is a big buy and sell wall. So there's a very big chance that there is sorry, not a very big chance, but this basically shows you that this is a range of big accumulation. Once we're trading against or retesting big accumulation ranges, we tend to be bouncing back very strongly from of it. So per se, indeed, 38,000 US dollar could be an extremely strong buy range here, and it could be, of course, an extremely big level where we could be seeing them bounce from off, of course. So I do look forward towards it. I definitely look forward towards what we could be getting from this point here. So I think 40k and of course 38.6k approximately is going to be an extremely big level where we could be bouncing from off. And of course, that's the reason why I do set up this blue box over here. And Crypto Aggregator, you're saying why scam here? Please don't promote any sites here that are a little bit shady here through the chat here. I think that's a thing that we don't like to have here, because I don't want the community to be scammed or whatsoever. Yeah, it's fine, but please don't promote it. Don't promote through streams. I'm very careful with what my audience is going to look in towards, because I don't want you guys to be getting fooled here on the chat. Should I be buying Bitcoin on 41.7k? I think it's a pretty. I mean, why should you be buying on 41.7k if we're already trading on 41k? That's a big question. But 40.5k is for me a very good buy zones here. But so far, you can see Bitcoin already getting bought up a little bit here. But I would love to see Bitcoin coming down a little bit further, right? So hopefully Bitcoin could be coming down a little bit further towards the downside. What could we have in here? And if you want to be trading the market as well, don't forget to check out BYBIT here. Let me see about my trade here as well for a second. So currently I'm still in the leverage. Oh wait, I'm not logged in here. So currently I'm still in the leverage position here on BYBIT. I still have to log in towards my account. We'll be doing so in a second here. But currently I'm still in the leverage long position on BYBIT. Of course, on BYBIT you can basically trade the market up or down, whatever you prefer, of course. And of course, if you want to be setting up your account right now, you could be doing so. You will be as well get an additional 4,000 US dollars bonus here by signing up your account from my link in the description. BYBIT is offering you spot buys and leverage buys here, whatever you feel comfortable with here. They're definitely very exciting to check out here. Definitely will be cool if you could be checking it out right here. But definitely, if you want to be leverage trading, I think BYBIT is the best platform to be using at that point here. And you can find the link in the description over here. It's not touching these levels. Yeah, let's see what it's going to do here. Hopefully, it could be seeing this level getting touched here, these horizontal ranges. If we can touch these horizontal ranges, I think it's going to be a lot of buy pressure that's going to get added towards the market. Because like I already explained to you guys about here, is that these are extremely big limit order zones, but sometimes of course the big limit order zones are getting ignored here, and you more usually tend to see bounces back a little bit higher from of it. Indeed, exactly. So guys, in approximately 50 minutes from now, the stock market is going to go over. And guys, let me know in the chat here, should I stay live till the stock market is going to open? Let me know right now here. Should I stay live till the stock market is going to open? It is up to you guys. Let me know in the chat. Do I need a VPN for BYBIT? In the US, you indeed need a VPN for BYBIT. And guys, by the way, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to do so right now, completely for free. It will be highly appreciated. Is VPAT a stablecoin? let me check up here. Let me open a new chart here. By the way, let me open an extra page here where I can go over VPAT. Is VPAT a stablecoin? That's a very good question. I don't know. To be honest, is it a stable coin? No, it is not a stable coin. Did it move down from its high? Yeah, oh, everyone is saying yes in the chat here. I think we should stay live for the US stock market open. If VBIT moved up, this is not looking like a stable coin at all. Everyone is saying yes here, guys. So, guys, if you want me to stay live if you guys want me to stay live till the US stock market is going to be getting opened here, I want to be asking one thing, only one thing from your side right now here. And that one thing I want to be asking you guys right now here is, can you slap up the like button? Let's go for 500 likes. If we can reach 500 likes right now, live on this stream, I will be staying live for the US stock market. So, guys, don't forget to right now slap up that like button, guys. Slap up that like button. That will be truly appreciated if you could do so right now here, because if you're going to slap up the like button right now, I will be staying live for the US stock market. That is going to be opening in literally 47 minutes from now on, and that's going to be absolutely crazy because the US stock market opens are usually the most volatile times of the market. And if you don't know already, I like volatility on the markets. I definitely love it. I definitely love it. Come on, like the videos, guys. Indeed, guys, let's smash it up here. If we can reach the 500, I will be staying live for you guys. I mean, it's like a deal that we're creating here with each other. I have assaulted the like button with 2 accounts. I mean, you're an absolutely legend, guys. You guys are absolutely legends. You are smashing up like crazy here. So I mean, you guys are absolutely obliterating that like button like crazy. We already smashed through the 460, right now 480, right now 490, and we're only 4 likes away right now. Only 4 likes to go, only 2 likes to go. I think we're going to reach it in no time here, guys. Thank you so much for smashing it up here. We're going to stay live till this this US stock market is going to open, and once again I'm going to explain it for you guys out there. For people that doesn't know it yet here, once the US stock market is going to open, there's always going to be more volatility because trading is going to get started in the US. Once trading is getting started in the US, we tend to see more market volatility, and of course more market volatility basically means that there's going to be more market action here on the stock market. And of course Bitcoin usually reflects the price of the stock market, so Bitcoin is as well going to be having more volatility on the market. So yeah, that's the reason why we like to stay live for these times over here. That sounds good. VBIT launched on BYBIT. Oh, they already launched on BYBIT? I was not aware about it. Did VBIT launch on BYBIT already? That's crazy. I don't know. I have not seen it. So, yeah, if you're interested in buying VBIT, check out the link in the description for BYBIT. Oh, I see it over here. VBIT launched on BYBIT. That's crazy. They went up pretty quickly here, to be honest. Is this VBIT? I mean, this is, of course, a little bit lagging here. So, VBIT is right now live on BYBIT. Absolutely crazy, of course. So, guys, for everyone who doesn't know yet here, VBIT is a very interesting cryptocurrency. If you want to be buying it, check out BYBIT here in the link description. The volume is probably not so high yet here. Oh, the volume turnover is already $190,000 US, so that's pretty decent, of course. Not extremely high here, but still decent. The VBIT is basically a cryptocurrency, but it's going to allow you to, of course, invest in pre-sales. Investing in pre-sales is extremely powerful here because we literally made here, because I was invested in CoinWeb here, I literally made an approximately 40x from it or so, 40x. Or no, wait, 100. I think I made a 100x. I made a 100x, 40 towards, yeah, 40x, let's say 40x here, at least above the 40 to 50x here, with CoinWeb. Because I got my allocation through VBIT, because I staked my tokens in the VBIT platform, and that's how I got access towards CoinWeb. So that's absolutely mind-blowing, absolutely powerful, and it was very nice how that worked here, of course. So CoinWeb was a very good investment. Was a very good investment so far. VLaunch, because we bought VLaunch live on the channel here on 80 cents here, was absolutely crazy to buy here. Together with, of course, the CoinWeb allocation, we already made tons of money here. And of course, you can right now buy VBIT here through BYBIT. So if you want to be buying VBIT with an additional $4,100 deposit bonus, make sure to check out the link in the description, because there you can check out BYBIT, and there you could be accumulating your VBIT tokens, because yeah, VBIT, you can right now buy it on BYBIT. That's crazy. So you can check it out right now here. Link in the description here. Yeah, a few hours ago. That's pretty crazy. Too bad VBIT is not Coinbase. Not yet here. you should say not yet. I mean, if you look what VBIT is doing, I mean, a big shout out to the whole team over there. They're hiring as well a lot of people here. They got a fully diluted market cap of 1.8 billion US dollar, what is absolutely crazy. They have been holding up the price sustainably. Congratulations to them. And of course, if you looked at markets where they're already listed on, is crazy. The volumes that we're getting created here is well pretty crazy. 3 million volume right now, but the volumes will be only becoming higher because it's getting listed on more exchanges, of course. What is only better and better and better. So I do look forward towards what we're going to get from all this point here. And hopefully it's going to only see further continuation up and up and up from this point here. And I do look forward towards as well. Phoenix, high volumes are getting found here, 1.2 million approximately. So yeah, looking forward towards what we're going to generate from that point here. Phoenix is generating 44% of the volume, but probably BYBIT is going to take as well a little bit of part about it. So yeah, it's looking pretty good here. VBIT doing a very strong job here about all those exchange listings left and right here. But of course, the strongest part about the VBIT is that you're going to be staking your tokens to get access towards these different projects. How do you meet new people who are in crypto? You search them up here. You search them up. You go to places where a lot of crypto people are, and go to crypto conferences. I mean, in April in Miami, there's a crypto conference where I will be as well heading towards, because in April there's going to be a conference in Miami. And I think the Miami Grand Prix will be there as well at that time. So I'm going to watch both of them, because I'm going to go to the Grand Prix of Miami. And then I'm going to go towards the Bitcoin conference, because I like to be at the Bitcoin conference because I meet a lot of new Bitcoin and cryptocurrency people. And that is, of course, extremely powerful, because networking is very, very important as an entrepreneur, because networking is extremely important, just because knowing people is going to be making you a better entrepreneur, because you don't know everything yourself here. Other people are probably smarter than you. Let me see. More exchanges, more bots, more manipulation. Let's see. Let's see what is going to be playing out here. Yes, indeed. Indeed, yes. So Bitcoin coming down a little bit here. A little bit again. Is that the one that I don't know where Crypto is heading towards. I don't really look, to be honest, in other people, what they are doing here on YouTube or whatsoever. I do know what I mean. I spoke towards those guys here last time around, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, it's in Miami. Just search up Bitcoin conference. And you can buy tickets yourself. Tickets are quite expensive because you're like, I got like special tickets because yeah, like I'm a influencer. I don't see myself as an influencer, but I like because we are entrepreneurs, and we got like yeah, subscribers. So yeah, I mean, tickets are normally like 500 euros or so, if I said correctly. But yeah, you will be learning a lot over there, and you will be surround yourself with a lot of smart people that invested already a lot of wealth and also a lot of time into crypto. So it's definitely not a bad investment to be making over there, to be honest. What do you think about Fed rising interest rates? I mean, they're going to rise the interest rates, but I think it's good here. Because why do I think interest rates rising are going to be good here? Of course, less people are going to lend money. What is going to be that is going to result in, of course, less money getting created here. But what we do know as well here is that usually high interest rates as well could be leading towards higher inflation, because if there's going to be high interest rates and people still have to lend their money, there's going to be more money in circulation, more money getting printed here, and they have to pay more money back here as well. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Of course, it's going to be probably help to draw down the inflation a little bit here. But are they really going to save the dollar? I don't know, because as you know here, there's never been a currency that came above the 6% inflation and the years afterwards came below it. Every single currency that went above the 6% inflation a year had hyperinflation eventually. So I don't believe that the US is going to be saving the dollar eventually. I think it's going to be done and dusted eventually. The North American Bitcoin Conference in Miami, 17th and 19th January. I will be there. I think there was also one in April, because I'm going to April. Crypto Banters giving away 750 tickets. So that's crazy. I mean, I should figure out if I could give away some tickets as well to my viewers. I will keep you guys updated on that. Maybe I can fix some tickets for you guys, the viewers. Let me know, guys. Would you like that I'm going to give some tickets away for the Bitcoin conference in Miami. Let me know in the chat here. And maybe as well, we could be doing a crypto meetup here with us, like the channel here with people. Maybe what I could do here, guys, let me know if you do like the idea that I'm going to be I'm going to get a place. I don't know exactly where, but I'm going to set a date, maybe the 5th of May or so, like in 4 or 5 months ahead of ourselves. I'm going to pick a date. I'm going to pick a place, and we're going to meet there all each other. So we're going to have a crypto meetup. Would be pretty cool, right? Would be pretty cool if we could do so. And then we're going to be there, and we're going to just chat with each other. And we're going to just have a crypto talk here. I could maybe do that here. It would be a pretty crazy idea, right? Heck yeah, I would love to come. I mean, that's a pretty good idea, right? You won't see the dollar die in your lifetime. I mean, Ben J, to be honest, the dollar has been already around more than 60 years here, and there's never been a currency that lasted more than 30 years. So do I think I'm going to see the dollar going underwater? Yes, I do think so. Do I think that I'm going to see the euro fade away? Yes, I do think so. Invest in the euro, they're still below 8%. I mean, euro is right at 6.5%. Damn, that's so cool. Let's meet up at McDonald's. No, let's not do that. Let's do it in London. I mean, I probably think what is going to be a very centralized place in Europe is Amsterdam. So I don't know if it's a good idea to do it there, but I will be figuring it out here. I have to search up a good place here. But yeah, crypto party. Like, let's organize a crypto party. I don't know exactly how much people will come, you know. So that's a little bit of weird part, but probably we have to make some kind of an apply period. But it will be a pretty good idea, right? Crypto Rover, crypto meetup. Or San Francisco, also a pretty good place. Guys, I don't know. I just thought of it while streaming here. That's why we are streaming, because while streaming we're coming on very good ideas with each other. And like, I see some people saying in the chat, how do I meet up with the people I have to meet up with in crypto? It's very hard. Indeed, that's why we should maybe organize something. And like just a bar, like a coffee bar, and then we're going to just drink a cup of coffee with each other, and we're just going to talk some crypto. That would be a pretty amazing idea. That's pretty crazy. I think Amsterdam is a very centralized place. But guys, I will be keeping you guys up to date on it. And of course, if I'm going to organize it, I will be putting my team on it, because I have to, let's say, ask my team about what they think about it, and if they could set up something up for me here. Because guys, as well, if we're going to set up something like that here, I can tell you already, all the costs will be on me, so you don't have to pay anything or so. And I will be just get a very good place here where we could just have a very good chat with each other and just talk about crypto. I mean, guys, meeting up and talking about crypto is the best thing we can literally do, right? Let me know in the chat. Do you think that meeting up with each other and talking purely about crypto is a good thing? I think yes. I think definitely that's a big yes here. It's a great idea. Let's do that. Yeah, probably in the summer we could do so, because in the summer there's usually no pandemic stuff, you know, because right now in the Netherlands everything is locked up here. So that's so good indeed. So we have to find a good place where we could do it. Thank you. Bitcoin's going to take another dump here. Let's see what Bitcoin is going to do right now here. Exactly 34 minutes away before the stock market open right now, guys. Exactly 34 minutes ago. Someone... Guys, I just got a message from someone, because we were just talking earlier today about that I would like to be do that stuff with the Lamborghini, etc. And someone texted me, Rover, I'm sorry, you won't be buying your Lambo because Bitcoin won't recover. That's what I get on my phone here. So that is pretty crazy that we are getting that message. That's just getting myself even more bullish. And guys, by the way, if you do want to be joining the Telegram chat here, guys, make sure to go towards the link description, like you can see over here, Telegram group of Crypto Rover. There are currently only, let's say, 2,500 people in it. So not very big group here. I've never really promoted this Telegram group here. Only have it in the link description. If you do want to be joining the Telegram group to as well chat with each other, to of course help educate each other, and just have an average talk about what you're thinking of the market, make sure to go towards the Telegram group as well here, because there you could be having a very good chat with each other over there. Definitely very exciting. Definitely very exciting. Thanks. Yeah, good. You can join the Telegram in the link description. Summer meetup, indeed. Ethereum is getting hammered. So let me go over Ethereum as well for right now. Ethereum, of course, almost trading below the 3,000 again. Ethereum is almost trading below the 3,000 here. Definitely very exciting what we currently can see here. Below the 3,000 right now, almost below the 3,000. Went against the 3,000 last time around here on Binance. So it's indeed trading on the bottom here. It's about to form probably some bullish divergence on the market over here as well. So it's really going to come down about how the stock market is going to open here. Do you have Discord? Yes, we as well have a Discord group. Not extremely active in it, to be very honest, but I would like to be a little bit more active over there. We do have a Discord group as well. Probably I'm going to make a very new group on Discord where we're going to just purely do one chat, and where we can keep it very simple, because right now there's so many chats. It's like so many people talking about different stuff, you know. So maybe we're going to do just one group here. Bitcoin is dead, but 700 billion market cap. Risk downside is low, while upside risky, only can less than 2x. I think Bitcoin could easily do more than 2x from here on. Way more than 2x from here on. Of course, there are a lot of altcoins where you could be making more and more gains than Bitcoin with. But looking forward towards it. Hey, it's Creative. I see Creative joined the Telegram. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I think like if we're going to compare Bitcoin to like a different like if you're comparing Bitcoin to Apple, it could easily do a 4x. So definitely a lot of potential still to go. Definitely a lot of potential still to go. No sign of a bounce. No, we already discussed it. No sign of a bounce on this movement down here. I've never said I am expecting a movement down from this correction towards the downside. Excuse me. Always expected the market was going down a little bit further on. But guys, by the way, you guys can right now slap up the like button right now. We are right now about to hit the 600 likes. But while you guys can slap up the like button, I'm going to take a very, very quick cup of water. So give me a second. Excuse me. Oh, I went to a workout earlier today, and it really hurts. A good workout. Let's see. Let's see what the chat is saying right now. I mean, Apple and Tesla are overbought assets. You know why Tesla and Apple are so highly appreciated? Because those are companies that are working on our future. And companies that are working and innovating on our future are always overvalued. Because they're overappreciated. Why? Because people are anticipating things in the future. And that's why they are so highly priced. Of course, Tesla is way too overappreciated, but they're working on their future. And that's the reason why they're so overappreciated, because people like to invest in the future. But not yet in Bitcoin. That's still yet to come here. But yeah, Tesla and Apple is highly overappreciated, but still people are buying more shares, and still the companies keep growing because they're already so big, and they will be probably keep growing here. And of course, Tesla recently had another massive market spike here because Tesla, of course, announced that they had like another 300,000 market sales in Q4. So that's pretty crazy car sales. So I mean, yes, those assets are overappreciated, but that's also a thing that you expect from companies that are investing in the future and working on our future, of course. All that matters is that the market cap is lower. The better, indeed. I'm down so much right now. I mean, XX Shine. We're 40% down from the highs. Just imagine, I mean, yeah, indeed, you're down so much. I mean, I'm already down massively. I lost a lot of value. But you know, it's funny. I've got the same amount of Bitcoin. So for me, I've been buying more and more and more and more because one Bitcoin is always going to be one Bitcoin. And it's going to be coming up again, eventually. You haven't lost until you sold. Indeed. You only lose your value if you sell against a loss here, or you sell against you only take profits once you sell against a profit. That's how it works here. So guys, right now we're only 30 minutes away here. We're only 30 minutes away. We're only 30 minutes away before slapping it up towards the market open of the S&P 500. Guys, how excited are you? Let me know in the chat here. Are you excited about the stock market open? I mean, I'm always excited about the stock market open. Because yeah, it always brings market volatility here. Last times we opened, we have seen rather more red candles than green candles. So let's see what is going to be playing out today here. Hopefully it could be a little bit more better. So guys, let me know what are your predictions for once the stock market is going to be opening. Is Bitcoin going to form a green or rather red candle today here? Let me know on this 1 hour candle. Let me know in the chat. Unless you bought shit coins, indeed. Shit coins definitely went to to lower targets. Yeah, let's see what we're going to have here. Yeah, VPAT is definitely pumping indeed right now. It's moving up stably. Not extreme high volatility, to be honest. Not extreme high volatility. The volumes are... it's pretty low volumes, to be honest. Not very high volumes. But that's one thing that I expected. Thanks for this amazing new stream here on the channel. Thank you so much. No problem. S&P pre-market not looking good. Exactly what I already told everyone. Today pre-market we're already down 0.7% here. So of course that's a pretty significant drop off here that we're getting on the pre-market. What is of course pretty significant. So of course a thing that we do need to have here is the stock market being bullish in order for Bitcoin to reverse around here. Huge dump is going to come here. Look at the SP futures. Yeah, could be for sure possible here. Let's see what's going to be playing out over here right now, of course. So, yeah. Huge dump. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be for sure. Could be for sure happening. How do you generate your income? I invest in a lot of cryptocurrency projects, and I do trade a lot. I do usually trade like one or two trades a day here. Usually only 2 to 5% a day. That is of course already enough here, but how do I generate of course massive wealth? I've been creating from investing in startup companies in crypto. That's how you create a massive wealth here. So look into projects that are just starting up here. Look at projects that are having a lot of potential, and you could be making a bunch of money from it. And that's still what I'm doing now nowadays as well. And sometimes I share my gems here. I don't really do. You know what I do on YouTube? I always never show my crypto gems I'm buying it. Why? Is because I can become into big problems. Because I buy, let's say, over 100 altcoins in let's say Q3 approximately already, approximately 30 altcoins a month, and maybe 1 or 3 of them are going to be absolutely exploding, and 25 of them or 27 of them are going to become shit, and they're going to probably worth nothing. But already those 3 are going to make you enough wealth to compensate against all the loss, of course, you make. And sometimes these others could be or sometimes you have even 10 that are working very good, you know. So I don't share these things here. It's because it's too complex to share everything, and it's too complex. It's too complex, and that's very risky because projects could be pumping and people could be having different opinions about what the things that you're doing, of course. So that's the reason why I don't share my low market cap coins investments. Yeah, indeed. That's what I do. Dow Jones is down. I expect the S&P to follow. Yeah, exactly. We have been already seeing the S&P coming down 0.7% in the pre-market. So I definitely expect we're going to see a continuation as soon as the market is going to open here. Why don't you tell us about every? I've never told everyone about all my trades here I do every day, because it's also a little bit of my part of my work here, and like I do streams, of course, for explanation videos here for bigger scale technical analysis, but for scalp trading, it's harder to explain for me to everyone out there, because a lot of people can get confused by me saying a lot of different things here, and like I already have it right now, because I can flip bullish bearish very quickly, but that is how you're supposed to be as a trader. But still, like, some people are hating on it, and I see some comments, but Rover, why are you bullish right now, bearish? Because that is how it works. You can be bullish and turn bearish again once you're breaking support. That's how crypto works. You have to always adapt your approach as soon as something happens. And of course, I can tell you, a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't understand that you can shift, and that you have to shift very quickly from bullish to bearish, or from bearish to bullish, because that's how the game works here. That's how you become profitable in crypto. You of course have to adapt every single time once the market is changing up here. So yeah, I changed up a lot of times here from being bullish or bearish on the immediate short term. Wider scale, always bullish, of course, never been bearish on the bigger time frames. And I should never even start to probably get bearish on the bigger time frames, because then I'm going to counter trade myself. And of course, I'm very comfortable that I'm going to be making massive amounts of profits. I'm very comfortable with saying to everyone out there on the channel that I am right now, with full proud on my chest here, I am saying to everyone out there that I'm accumulating Bitcoin right now, because I can tell you already, in 3 months from now, I'm going to be sitting on massive profits. Did I bought the dip on the exact low here? Probably not here. No, probably I did not bought the exact bottom here. But do I care for accumulating pinch perfect the bottom? No, I'm a dollar cost averager. I am not going all in at once. No, I am buying more and more Bitcoin along the way down here. And if you don't have any money right now to be buying the dip, there's probably getting something wrong in your strategy. And of course, if you're maybe still very young and you still need to make more money, try to work to gather money and invest in dollar cost average in crypto. That's what I did. That's how I started. I worked at McDonald's. I dollar cost averaged in towards Bitcoin. And I became freaking, not only Bitcoin, I mainly dollar cost average into altcoins, like I discussed here several times before. And that's what made myself an extremely wealthy investor at a very young age, because once I was 16 years old, I almost had a value of $100,000 at 16 years old. And everyone can do the same here. And I literally gathered maybe myself $3,000 or $4,000, you calculate in dollars, myself, and the rest I all earned by investing. And you learn it very young. You can learn it very young. I have big buy orders at 28K. That's good, but I don't think we're going to go towards the level anytime soon here. Of course, for any potential flash crash, could be very good to scoop up around that level. Either way, I don't really think we could be going so much lower. I think the chance is very, very small. We're going to go towards the level. Like you can see, in this whole range over here, like you can see already in this whole range, the 40.5K has been holding up here so far. 40.5K has been holding up. Most likely it's going to be once again holding up here, and as well, especially the 40K is going to be crazy important level to look at. Can you reveal us our current altcoin portfolio? I'm going to reveal my portfolio once we're reaching 100K subscribers on the channel. I'm going to reveal my whole portfolio as soon as we're going to reach $100,000. So if you look forward towards a portfolio reveal, guys, don't forget to slap up the subscriber button. Have said that once we've reached the 70K, that we'll be doing a portfolio reveal. Yeah, I'm going to show exactly what I'm holding. Probably I am going to be blurring out about how much valuation, but I'm going to show all the percentages, what I'm holding, what altcoins, and how big my portfolio is. Because probably, I think 90% of the people are going to be shocked here on how much altcoins I hold. I don't necessarily always talk a lot about altcoins, but I am hugely invested in altcoins. I'm absolutely big invested in altcoins. I'm holding more than 300 cryptocurrencies. Does it sound a lot? Yes. Is it hard to manage? Yes. But do I have people for me who are as well managing my portfolio? Yes, I do have them, because it's extremely important, because you don't have to do everything yourself, of course. So big portfolio, but it's definitely worth it. Already subscribe. You're an absolutely legend, Benson. Of course, if you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure to do so right now, because it's completely for free, of course. Best coin to swing trade, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the easiest one. And I think Ethereum is the best coin to swing trade right now. Why do I think Ethereum is the best token to be swing trading right now? Because Ethereum is going to have the major merge update that is going to roll out anytime soon. But guys, right now, we're coming very close towards the 40.5K. We're about to touch our major accumulation zone here of the 40.5K. I think there's going to be a massive amount of market volatility going to be getting enabled as soon as we're going to touch this level. Why do I think so? Is because there are a lot of limit orders set up on this range here. So let's see how it's going to be going right now here. Hopefully we could be seeing some more volatility come towards this market right now here. And I personally definitely believe we are going to see so most probably. There we go again. Yes, let's see what we're going to have here. So 40.5k. Second time we're going to retest it here. I mean, third time already. Like you can see over here, we retested it. Here we retested it. And of course, usually third touch point is going to be the touch point that we're going to fall lower. Like I already said several times before, yes, my price target is still sitting around to 39.5k here. Doesn't necessarily have to be getting exactly reached, no. But are we going to look at these support ranges? Yes, we're going to look at them, but still price target is standing a little bit lower here. So let's see what we're going to have. But you see, once touching these levels, there will be a lot of volume getting added towards the market, and there will be a lot of fuel getting added towards the market, and it could be leading towards more price surge towards higher levels again. So yeah, let's see what we're going to get from off this point right now. New York stock market opening incoming. Indeed, guys, we're going to be opening the stock market in exactly 18 minutes from now on. So just another 17 minutes and 40 seconds to go here before we're going to open it. And it's going to be very, very exciting here. Yeah, the game is all about patience. Indeed, it's definitely about patience. So so far it has been pretty good here with the trade we have been looking at today. Breakdown coming, and since then we have been seeing already an approximately 3.5% decrease within price action. Bitfinex shorts are increasing. Is this true? Let me quickly check up on the facts here. The Bitfinex shorts are definitely increasing right now here. So we're seeing more and more shorts getting enabled on Bitfinex. Last hour we saw an approximately shoot up here of 1.7% here. But if we're going to look at the larger scale here, what have we been seeing on the Bitfinex shorts here? We have been seeing an approximately 1,017 Bitcoins getting enabled during the market in the past 5 days here. Could be all getting liquidated out of the market, but it's of course more than 42 million of shorts getting enabled on Bitfinex, what could be having a little bit more of a bearish edge here on the market right now. Flash crash would be great. Indeed, would be absolutely lovely if we could be getting a flash crash right now here, in my opinion. Would be absolutely amazing. Could be, yeah, I mean, that would be true. Truly cool. So Bitcoin getting bought up a little bit here on the sidelines here right now, so that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Bitcoin getting bought up. Bitcoin getting bought up pretty quickly right now. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to get here. So still waiting for the stock market open in 15 minutes from now on. Still looking forward towards what we're going to get. Guys, by the way, let me know in the chat here. Do you know an altcoin that could be literally doing a 10x this week here? Let me know. Do you guys have an altcoin that could be potentially doing a 10x this week? And guys, by the way, if you want to let me know here with what altcoin can do a 10x this week, let me know. Make sure to let me know here. I will send a quick tweet link here. So guys, go to this tweet and let me know which altcoin could be potentially do a 10x here this week here. Let me know. Let me know in the chat here. Let me know in the comment section of that tweet here, and I'm going to go over it right now here on the channel here on this live stream while we're looking to Bitcoin as well here. So guys, go towards the tweet and let me know which altcoin could be potentially do a 10x this week, and we are going to be looking in towards that altcoin here. We're going to see if you're right and if it's definitely could be doing a 10x this week here. So make sure to go towards that tweet I just pinned here in the chat and what I just dropped out over there as well. And let me know which altcoin could be doing a 10x this week here. I'm very curious about what you guys currently think here. What has the big potential right here? Good morning all, and everyone's saying it in the chat already. Shiba, I mean Shiba. Let me know here. Let me know in the Twitter comment section over there. I'm very curious about what you guys currently think of that. Pluton, indeed. No coin. I mean, there are definitely coins that are going to do 10x this week, but it's the question which one, of course. That's definitely going to be the question over here. So let's see what you guys are saying here right now. Let me refresh it a little bit here, and let's see what you guys are right now suggesting me to look in towards here, because these are the altcoins I always look at. Any XRP could easily do 10x. I don't believe XRP could be doing a 10x this week here. Casa could be potentially do it for sure, pretty low market cap. Yield app could be do so. Don't really believe it because they're really lacking with their product right now. Baby Doge, I don't like to be investing in meme coins. USD Tether is not going to do it. Jasmy could be a very good coin here, indeed. Jasmy has a lot of potential in my opinion, indeed. Is trading indeed very, very low in valuation. Indeed, adjustment is trading very low, but it is trading so low that it is, of course, coming back towards accumulation ranges. So, yeah, Jasmy has potential to make very good gains. Don't necessarily expect a 10x this week here, to be honest. But let's see. But Bitcoin is falling. Bitcoin is coming down right now, guys. Bitcoin is coming down, and it is right now almost about to be touching the 40.5k level here. And that's going to be this orange line over here could be the level that we could be starting to see some more fuel getting added towards the market. Why? Is because there are a lot of limit orders set up on this range over here. What could be allowing a lot of buy pressure to enter the market over here. So I do look forward towards touching this level. And of course, as soon as we're going to touch the 40k, I personally think there's going to be a massive amount of volatility in this market. And we could be seeing it all unfolding here literally in 12 minutes from now on. Because in 12 minutes from now on, we're going to open the US stock market. And once the US stock market is opening, we usually tend to see more market volatility. And that's, of course, absolutely crazy, of course. And that's always a thing that I do love to see here. There's absolutely a thing I do love to see here. And Bitcoin is right now retesting the level. So this has been, of course, the bottom that we have. Basically, right now, I expect massive market volatility that is going to be entering the market right now. This level retested not once, not twice, but this is the third time that we're currently retesting this level. Guys, let me know in the chat here. Do you think that the 40.5k is going to be holding up here? I don't think we're going to do so. As well, people are saying in the chat, the S&P, the DXY dollar index is currently pumping. Indeed, the dollar index is currently coming up again, having a more bearish effect on assets like Bitcoin. Because yeah, if the dollar increases its value, it decreases the value of Bitcoin. And currently, you can see Bitcoin is falling a little bit lower. So it's trading below 40.3k. Currently, the limit order should be getting activated. But you can see right away, volatility turns up here, just exactly like predicted. Once touching this level, volatility is going to turn up here because there are it's a big limit order range here. So to be able to be breaking this range, we need to see a lot of volatility. And Bitcoin is trading below 40k right now. And this is the level that it is going to be crucial. This is the level that it is going to be crucial. $40,000 major accumulation range for the limit orders for the bulls here. Will we hold up to 40k? Let me know in the chat right now here. Let me know right now in the chat. Will this be the major fake out towards the upside? So far, it looks to me that there is already a big wick getting generated on the market. And guys, do take this in consideration. This level that we're currently forming is before the stock market opens. So the volatility is most likely going to even go further in towards this 1 hour candle. This is going to be absolutely crazy here. And so far, we've been predicting it perfectly with the breakdown that we got generated from the market. Breakdown got created, and we're about to reach our price target. But personally, 40k is the level that I do want to be seeing holding up right now here. 40k is the level that we do have to hold up here. And everyone is saying it already in the chat here. Holy moly, guacamole. Indeed, we have been seeing an a 1.7% decreasement in just a matter of 1 minute. That's what I mean here. We need a big market order to fall below the 40.5k, and that's exactly what we got over there. So far, the volatility is turning up here. Exactly what I told everyone already about. The 40k range is a major limit market order range here, and let's see what we're going to get here. Let's see what we're going to get, guys. I love your excitement. Again, I mean, guys, I am always so excited here on these kinds of things here. So the chat is also getting excited, like you can hear. Oh. You warned us on the channel. Indeed, we did. I hear your alarm. Yeah, I disabled it. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's the alarm. That is once we're hitting these levels. This is the alarm once we're breaking the 40.5k. And like you can see over here, we're currently retesting the lower ranges over here. And we're coming down like you can see here. So once again, 40k is getting retested right now. This is a major limit order range. We failed to hold on the 40k with the 1 hour candle close, guys. It's going to be the 38k for Bitcoin. If we fail to hold on the $40,000 for Bitcoin on this 1 hour candle close, guys, we are heading towards the 38k, 38.3k exact. towards 37k here. The blue box basically on the lower side. This is going to be the next accumulation range here. As soon as we do fail to hold on towards this horizontal line over here, it's going to be absolutely epic. It's going to be absolutely crucial. Bitcoin literally wicking left and right here. And this is the first time that we're really seeing the volume turning up, by the way, here on today's Monday here. So it's absolutely crazy. Not enough volume. Let's see. Nice call. Yeah, so far it has been a pretty good call. Let's see if we can reach our price target. Looks a bit we're about to reach our price target over here, by the way. About to reach the 5.6% price target. Of course, let me know in the chat if someone did hook this trade here of the breakdown of the symmetrical triangle, forming a significant symmetrical triangle, like you can see over here. And then we broke down here the support range. We had an approximately 1, 2, 3 touch points on the lower side, and of course 3 touch points on the higher side. And since we broke it, of course, over here, we came down pretty significantly, and we had a price target of an approximately 5.6% towards the downside. If we did took this trade here, yeah, it could be, of course, an extremely powerful trade here. 10x leverage, already made more than 56% in profit by trading the market towards the downside, even though I don't like to trade the market towards the downside, of course, because you're adding sell pressure. So far, market standing still a little bit here. Let me see what the S&P doing. S&P still not doing a lot of interesting things here. S&P standing still pretty much here. Still more than 0.7% down on the pre-market. S&P 500 is going to be opening in 7 minutes from now on. The US stock market is going to be opening in 7 minutes from now on, I should say. And that's going to even allow Bitcoin to have more volatility in the market. So it's going to be pretty interesting. So let's see what the liquidations are having. Guys, let me quickly enable the liquidation chart here. So we're currently only seeing an 83 million liquidation in the past hour here on Bitcoin. Majority of the liquidations from Bitcoin. Second one is from Ethereum, of course. Can it be more liquidations? Yes, for sure. Not a lot of liquidations is what we currently can see on this market. 83 million. Still a lot here. Could be way more. So let's see what is going to be playing out for Bitcoin right now. Of course, the more liquidation we're going to get on this market, the more better value prices we're going to get here, because the more longs are getting shaken out of the market, the bigger the negative funding rates will be, and the better buy range we basically have for accumulating our tokens. So that's the thing I do look forward towards right now here. But guys, before getting further in towards the content, because we're going to stream here way longer, smash up the like button, because we're right now only 4 subscribers away before smashing it up towards 75.7k subscribers on this channel. So guys, don't forget and don't hesitate by slapping up the like button, subscribe button right now to the channel. It will be truly amazing, of course. Only 4 of you guys right now have to slap it up here, and we could be reaching this amazing target of 75.7k subscribers over here live on the stream, and that's going to be absolutely crazy. And of course, we're going to go way further in towards the details here on the market, because yeah, so far it has been an absolutely epic day here. I just saw a 30 million Shiba one, lol. That's pretty crazy. 30 million liquidation. That's absolutely epic, of course. So far, yeah, indeed, we are seeing a massive amount of liquidation across the border. We're seeing still negative funding rates here, so it means that the market is still over leveraged towards the downside, what definitely shows you a better accumulation range to make trade the market towards the upside. So let's see what we're going to have here. I can't smash it twice. No, indeed, you can't smash it twice. That's absolutely true here. If you already smashed it, it's alright, man. It's alright if you smashed it already. It would be just amazing if you could smash it another time. Bro, check the shorts. Indeed, let me check up on the shorts. Let me see the bitfinex shorts. Oh, bitfinex shorts, guys. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. So, what we can currently see, guys, emergency, bitfinex shorts just spiked once again here. We spiked with another 250. Oh my gosh, let me quickly calculate this. 265.40. So we spiked with another 11 million US dollars for Bitcoin short share just a moment ago. We just spiked another. The reason why Bitcoin is coming down so hard on this candle, once again, explanation, big market sell on the shorts just got activated. Another 11 million short got activated just a moment ago here. So real quickly, going to be tweeting about this, breaking another Bitcoin short. So this is crazy. Another big market short got opened. That resulting in, of course, more sell pressure getting added towards the market. I've been explaining it already several times, guys. I've been explaining it already several times here, because how it works here is because as soon as we're going to see a big short order coming in here, it will be added right away a lot of sell pressure towards the market. And that's exactly what we just saw a moment ago. So big short order coming in towards the market, liquidating and pushing the price even further down here. And of course, we're trading against key support. And the volume is still horrible, to be honest. The volume is horrible on Bitcoin. While we're trading on key support range. So we're trading coming down as well towards potentially the 38,000 US dollar range, guys. 38,000 US dollar range is definitely a major range of volume support for Bitcoin. Would love to see this level holding up here, since we do fail to hold on towards this range. We have basically very strong support all the way down towards 32k here. So right now we're coming down towards the high volume ranges that I do expect Bitcoin is going to be trading a little bit better on here. So massive amounts of shorts getting activated on the market, massive amount of longs getting as well activated on the market right now here. What is having a little bit more of a positive effect here, only 1.6%, not massive, but more longs getting activated right now as well on the 40,000 US dollars. I think is definitely a very fair price for accumulating your long trade position. But especially, guys, what we should be discussing right now is 3 minutes from now on, we're going to get the stock market, the US stock market opening. And guys, let me know in the chat right now, what do you think is going to be happening with the US stock market opening? Because this market is about to open in 3 minutes from now on. And as soon as this market does open, we're going to see way more market volatility right now. So it is going to be absolutely crucial what is going to be playing out right here. And we could be seeing everything happening, of course, on this channel. We could be seeing literally everything happening over here right now. Let's see. Check the longs. Indeed, yeah, we saw 1.7% increase within the longs here. We just checked it out here. So, guys, of course, make sure to retweet this tweet here so everyone does know it here. I just put it in the chat here. This tweet is all about the another short order that just got activated here on Bitcoin. There's another big short order getting activated on Bitcoin right now. It's definitely very crucial to be knowing here. These big shorts that are coming towards the market, these big bears that are basically shorting this market, are indeed adding a lot of more sell pressure. The only positive side about it here right now, guys, is that the more shorts that are going to activate in the market, the more we could be wiping out as well in this market. So that is going to be absolutely crucial. So far, Bitcoin still retesting and fighting against the 40,000 US dollars. 40,000 US dollars is an absolutely crazy level to hold on towards. But so far, this went exactly like predicted. Because earlier today, guys, for the ones that doesn't know it yet here, we made an update video here on our channel. And on our channel, we exactly explained here about what we were expecting here. And Bitcoin, another breakdown coming here. We explained in this video that we were expecting that Bitcoin could be experiencing another correction on the market here towards the 39.5k here, as soon as thus failed to hold on towards the support line. Like you can see right now here, we did fail to hold on towards the support line, and we came down towards our price target. So far, absolutely pinch perfect call here. Of course, we were just a few dollars away from a target. Are we still going to reach it? We don't know yet, but still very close towards our take profit target. But still, and you have said it as well several times before, I think as long as we could be holding up the 40k, we're still going to look pretty decent. But right now, retesting the 40k is definitely enabling much more for a fear coming back towards the market. But yeah, since fading towards the support line, holding up towards the support line, it was definitely likely to expect to see the market coming down a little bit further on. And of course, guys, if you want to be staying up to date with all these market developments, don't forget to ring the bell notification here on the channel, so you definitely will be not miss out on any of the further content, of course, that we are going to drop out on this channel. But still, what we should be doing here, our strategy, at least what I'm currently doing here, is still dollar cost averaging further on. My next accumulation range for Bitcoin is going to be this blue box, like you can see on this chart. Why this blue box, you may be asking me. This blue box here is basically very strong accumulation from the past here. This blue box, of course, showed us previously very strong resistance, very strong support. And of course, if we're going to come down towards 38,000 US dollars, I personally see this as a very strong accumulation range where I will be looking to be accumulate more of my tokens at. So for me, the lower we're going to go, the more Bitcoin I will be buying. And of course, we do know if we're going to look at Glassnode data, is that more and more supply is coming in the last year compared to 3 months ago while we were trading on the same price. What basically means there has to be more retailers buying the top, selling the bottom, what basically makes myself even more bullish. So the longer we're going to go down, the more Bitcoins I will be buying here, and I'm definitely not afraid to be hodling, because I'm very certain if I'm going to be buying my Bitcoin today, then I'm going to be in profit in 3 months from now on. Just entered a massive long. Good job, my man. Imagine the short squeeze. And that's the thing that you should be imagining right now, guys. Imagine the short squeeze. That's going to be absolutely crazy. That's going to be absolutely crazy. Indeed. Imagine the short squeeze. Indeed. That's, I think, guys, let me know in the chat here. Where do you think the Bitcoin is going to trade on in the end of January? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. I think we could be trading way higher. We could be trading significantly higher, of course. We could be trading on extreme high levels, of course. 4 hourly bullish divergence. Let me go over the 4 hourly time frame. Let me disable some things here. Let me disable the VPVR. Let me go in towards a different chart here for a second. And let me look at targets we could be aiming for right now here. So what are we forming right now in the 4 hourly time frame? Let me set this correctly like this here. So Bitcoin trying to fight against the 4,000 US dollars right now here and trying to hold it up as well over here. What is looking pretty crazy. Wait. I will be quickly do a tweet out here that we're still live here for the people from Twitter. Let me quickly search up this tweet here, and I'm going to go further in towards the details. So yeah, what we can currently see on the 4 hourly time frame is the Bitcoin coming down further on. What are we seeing on the 4 hourly? RSI, and what are we seeing on the momentum indicators? That's of course extremely important to discuss right here. So Bitcoin is coming down towards 39.7k right now. Massive market volatility is coming up. And guys, by the way, I totally missed it. Stock market just opened here. Stock market is currently dumping even further on here. It's absolutely crazy here. 462 on the points right now. Of course, because the stock market is correcting right now in the market, it is resulting, and of course, the market coming down further on here. So that's absolutely crazy what we currently can experience over here. Stock market dragging down Bitcoin even further on. But what I should be looking at right now is the opportunities that are occurring. So currently on Bitcoin 4 hourly time frame, we're forming a significant red candle, right? Like you can see over here. But while we are forming this red candle, we have to look at the opportunities that we currently can create on the market. First of all, could be looking for this very significant bullish divergence. So depending on where the 4 hourly candle is going to close here, depending on how we're going to create this bullish divergence, because bullish divergence is never getting formed before the 4 hourly candle closed there. But we could be looking, of course, at a very significant bullish divergence. So currently we are forming higher low on the RSI, lower low in the price section. Of course, bullish divergence getting formed on the RSI in the 4 hourly time frame, looking pretty good here, looking pretty decent on this market. Could be resulting in a massive market bounce here as well. Look at the MACD currently. So the MACD on the 4 hourly time frame forming higher lows, RSI forming higher lows, price action forming lower lows. So, I mean, it's no higher science, it's no rocket science or whatsoever, but currently we're just creating a lot of bullish divergence on the market. We're creating bullish divergence on the RSI, we're creating a bullish divergence on the MACD, and we're going to be creating a bullish divergence, most likely. I've not even checked up on it. But on the money flow index, exactly like I predicted here. So money flow index as well, increasing strength, price actually losing strength over here. So how I do know that we are going to create this bullish divergence is because you create bullish divergence once you're bouncing from a massive market correction, going sideways, and then go for another bounce. That's how market reversals as well get created. Market reversals get created from a massive shakeout towards the downside, and then another one, and then you create bullish divergence, and then you create the market reversal. And that's of course the thing I'm looking forward towards right now here, what we could be getting generated. So still, yes, we are right now, we reached almost our price target of this trade we took here towards the downside here. And right now, I want to be looking for the next opportunity. Of course, major accumulation around this blue range over here. This blue range over here is the attraction zone here. This is the attraction zone that I would like to look at for accumulating more crypto. But as soon as the 4 hourly candle does close there, and we're going to confirm this bullish divergence, what is, to be very clear to you guys out there right now, not confirmed yet here. We have not confirmed the bullish divergence or whatsoever right now, because we not closed the 4 hourly candle yet. But as soon as we're going to confirm this bullish divergence over here, we could be looking, of course, for a very strong trade towards the upside as well here. And we could be looking for a very strong movement towards the upside. And we could be looking for a very strong gain back towards higher ranges here. So, yeah, it's definitely a lot of opportunities that are occurring left and right here. Of course, you are right and able to be buying Bitcoin below the 40,000 US dollars. Was absolutely crazy here. Of course, we're seeing the dollar index absolutely spiking here on my second screen here. Like you can see on the 1 hour candles. Dollar index spiked up very quickly, formed some kind of a higher low structure right now here, and looks to be creating some kind of a W. So dollar index coming up a little bit here, having a negative effect on assets on the S&P and on Bitcoin currently. Like you can see, S&P is having a pretty hard time today here. It is down 1%, exactly 1% today. So S&P down 1% here, Bitcoin down 5%. That's how it works here, because Bitcoin is apparently on, let's say, the recent days here, the recent weeks here, basically since the top of October, Bitcoin has been overreacting on the market. I've been saying it several times before, and I've been calling it several times before. Bitcoin is currently having an overreaction. Why do I call Bitcoin having an overreaction? Because if we're going to compare Bitcoin towards the S&P 500 right now, let me quickly enable the S&P 500 on the daily time frame over here. We can clearly see S&P 500 is maybe 4% away from its all-time high right now here, 3.8%, and Bitcoin is of course an approximately 45%, 43% away from its all-time high. So that is absolutely a mind-blowing fact here that the S&P 500 is right now that Bitcoin is right now overreacting, because like we do know, Bitcoin is following the S&P. If we're going to compare, and like you can see, this was the September low here, October-September low, as well in the stock market. This was the dip in December, a significant correction on Bitcoin, but overreaction. And then once again, we're overreacting on Bitcoin way too significantly. If we're zooming out even more in the S&P, and we're going to compare Bitcoin and S&P to each other, we can see the summer low here as well, summer low here in July for the S&P. The S&P and Bitcoin are literally copying each other, but right now, what changed here since the beginning of October, end of October, that Bitcoin started to be overreacting, and as well with the aggressive tapering strategy. It is as well bad news for the S&P 500, but S&P 500 is absolutely still skyrocketing towards the upside. So what we can conclude right now is that Bitcoin is having an overreaction on the market, that you have better accumulation range right now because the market is overreacted. We do know market is an extreme fear, and market is overreacting in extreme fear. Isn't this the perfect ingredient? For me, this is the perfect ingredient. So Bitcoin reaching its price target right now here. Still 22 more minutes to go here. Definitely need to see a close above the 40,000 US dollars. If we could see a close above the 40,000 US dollars, will be extremely valuable, of course, for the price action on Bitcoin. And guys, by the way, thank you so much for smashing it up towards the 75.7k subscribers. Even we smashed it up towards 75.63. So guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. If we can today smash it up towards 75.9k subscribers, I'm going to give away $100 US towards one lucky winner of you guys. So if we can today reach the 75.9k subscribers, I'm going to give away $100 US live in the stream right away, within 5 minutes, to you guys out there on the channel. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now if you want to be participating in this giveaway, and we're going to pick the winner as well live in the stream, and then I will be sending literally as well the money right after the stream here. So you could be, of course, get some money to be buying the dip right now if you smash up the subscribe button. It will be truly amazing. Of course, if you haven't already, hit up that like button as well. Make sure to do so as well here. Rover, check the weekly ribbons. Of course, let's go over the weekly ribbons. Of course, we're trading below the weekly ribbons right now, if I say it correctly. Like you can see, indeed, we're trading below the weekly ribbons here, just like we did here last time around in June. Last time in June, we faked out everyone, and then we went up here. So could we see a similar fake out? Beginning of the week, movement towards the downside, and then a continuation towards the upside could be for sure possible, just like we seen last time around here. Could be truly amazing to see, of course, on this market playing out here right now. Could be definitely a possibility that's going to be occurring right now. Is this the bottom? Have been already saying the bottom is most likely not in yet here. That is what I, of course, explained in the beginning of the stream here. So guys, if you haven't already seen the beginning of the stream, I explained everything in depth, exactly what it's currently playing out right now, by the way. But of course, we already expected that the bottom was not in yet here, and that we were seeing a continuation down. Is this necessarily the bottom then? No, I don't think so. I think Bitcoin can still go down towards 38k, maybe 37k. And then we could be seeing wider accumulation. Then we could be seeing a potential bounce back towards higher ranges again. So looking forward towards it. Looking definitely forward towards it, while we could be heading towards from off this point here. So yeah, major opportunities are right now occurring left and right here. And that's, of course, a thing that I do love about this market currently, that we're having such big opportunities, of course, right here. So let me go further in towards the details here on the stream. Well, the bulls have left the chat. No, I mean, for now on, yes, here. But yeah, I do think that the majority of the distribution is coming from weekends that are not looking to be accumulating, because we do know that basically whole 2021 has been not a FOMO year, because that's also a thing that we discussed in today's stream here. This whole year of 2021, we did a recap of the year. And basically, this whole year, we have concluded that we have not seen major market FOMO. The FOMO, like in 2017, has been not occurring towards the market. We can clearly see it on Google Trends, etc. The interest that we had in February 2021 was way higher than we are having right now. And of course, I, as a YouTuber as well, do see this very, very clearly, because I see that there is way less views than February. In February, like, all my streams had like 50,000 views here. Right now we have like 15,000. There's way less interest. All the YouTubers are having the same. If you're looking to Social Blade, every YouTuber exploded in February. Why? Because there's way more interest in crypto at that point here. Right now, there's not a lot of interest. There's not a lot of FOMO. So there is still a lot of room to grow, and you still have the opportunity to be accumulating cheap. And that is, of course, the reason why I'm extremely bullish about Bitcoin, because the retail FOMO is still yet to come. And guys, everyone who's right now watching, you are definitely an OG, because you're investing your time in crypto right now, while the majority of the people are not doing so. So that's looking pretty interesting right now here as well. If we're going to look at the daily time frame, guys, looking at buying opportunities for Bitcoin only went one time oversold on the daily time frame, and like we can clearly see over here, we're once again, where my hand is standing, oversold on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin again going oversold on the daily time frame. We have only seen this once in 2021, and to go even further in towards it, Ethereum, to quickly talk about Ethereum the last time that Ethereum went oversold on a daily time frame, and let me say this correctly, was 600. Let me say this correctly here real quickly. The last time that Ethereum was oversold here was here on March 2020, and that is almost 2 years ago here. Like you can see, if I'm going to attach a time frame towards it, the last time Ethereum was oversold here was 667 days ago here. What is absolutely crazy, almost 2 years ago, it was the last time that Ethereum went oversold. And I see this as extremely good buy prices, because Ethereum doesn't go so many times oversold here, and because it is oversold right now, we do have the opportunity to be buying it. And Bitcoin is mega pumping! Holy crow! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, guys, the chat is going absolutely crazy. The chat is going crazy. We reached our price target. The chat is absolutely getting nuts here, guys. Excuse me for not paying my attention to Bitcoin for 1 minute, literally. Everyone is saying it. This is absolutely golden, of course. Bitcoin, of course, getting pumped up here like crazy. And I just told everyone before, we don't want to be seeing Bitcoin close against 1 hour candle below the 40K. And we're bouncing back up here. We're bouncing back up. Guys, smash up the like button. Smash up the like button for this pump here. Smash up the like button for this pump right now. This is absolutely crazy. This is definitely a pump here that we got on the market. We moved up at approximately 2.2% here. Crazy movement towards the upside. Crazy market market buy, we should say. We're coming up. That's very nice to see. And we're holding up to 40K right now here. FOMO in. Good thing I FOMO'd. That's very good. And so Bitcoin, of course, right now getting rejected by the, like you can see, 40.5K range here. 40.5K range is definitely an extremely important level that we should be holding up here. RIP headphone users, excuse me so much, guys. I mean, I was just screaming for a second here. I was allowed to scream. Once the market is pumping, I'm allowed to scream here. That's the only reason, the only period I'm allowed to scream here on the channel. But Bitcoin, look at it. It's coming up again. That's absolutely crazy. That's very nice to see here. Moved up already 2.6% here. So, RIP to the bears. But could this be the pump, guys? Could this be the pump? We reached our price target, and right away afterwards, we're starting to be pumping up here. We're flipping our 1 hourly candle into the green. Guys, let me know in the chat. Is this the fake out we've been waiting for? Because we know that every single big market move towards the upside starts with a fake out. We know that every single big market movement or big market reversal comes from a big market correction. Could this be the correction? Could this be the correction? For sure possible. Let's see. I mean, look at how perfect this trade was, guys. Look at the trade we took here on the channel. Pinch perfect. Guys, you can't say that this trade wasn't perfect, because this was an absolutely pinch perfect trade here we took here on the channel. So, SR Coaching is saying my 20x long is absolutely exploding. You're doing an absolutely amazing job here. Congratulations to you out there. But guys, you can't say our trade was absolutely pinch perfect. Of course, still have to wait for the 1 hour candle close. Quickly going to check up on the S&P. S&P 500 still falling further down here. But guys, if you do want to be trading the market as well, just like we're doing with these trades here on the market over here, like you can see in front of your screen, don't forget to check out BYBIT here in the link description. BYBIT is currently offering you a $4,100 US deposit bonus. So if you're going to set up your account, you could be achieving another deposit bonus, which is absolutely extremely valuable, because yeah, you will be able to, of course, even trade more of it. So that's absolutely crazy, of course. But guys, if you do want to be trading the market, if you do want to be trading the market with an extra deposit bonus, make sure to check out BYBIT here in the link description. And that's why we trade this market like this here. Absolutely perfect, of course. It was a perfect call that we did on the channel. Of course, we were maybe a few dollars off here, maybe, yeah, $10 off here, but $10 is not a thing that is for me very significant, of course. So I do look forward towards it. I do look forward towards what we're going to get here today. It's going to be an extremely exciting journey, of course, that we're going to go through all together. Let me see in the chat. BitBoy sold. Is there let me know if that's true. I don't think so. But guys, do remember, as soon as we're going to reach the 75.9k subscribers today, we're going to do a $100 giveaway. So if you want to be winning a quick $100 to of course be able to be buying the dip, don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now. Only 70 subscribers to go, and we're going to do a very quick giveaway as well, guys. Only 80 likes away before slapping it up towards 1,000 likes. If you haven't already liked the video, don't forget to do so, because I want to be doing a quick giveaway. I want to give some money to you guys, but I want to be reaching our daily target of 75.9k subscribers, because then I can give this giveaway away to you guys out there. S&P 500 so far still dumping indeed, 1.2% down today. That's pretty significant, but Bitcoin is holding up pretty good right now here on this 1 hour candle. 60 million shorts were getting liquidated last hour. That's crazy. Of course, we have been seeing, like I have been warning you guys about, 40k is a big limit zone. 40k is an absolutely a big limit zone that I was very confident about, that we were most likely going to be bouncing from off. So far, indeed, we have been seeing this significant bounce from the market over there. So, yeah, looking very good. Bitcoin coming up crazy again. Absolutely lovely. Like you can see, 1 minute candle, extreme market volatility. And like I warned everyone about here, as soon as the stock market goes open, we're going to see market volatility. And what did I warn you guys for? I warned you guys for market volatility. And what did we get? We got market volatility, indeed. And that's, of course, exactly what I love to see here. Let's pump it up, indeed. You went from the short, from the downwards. Yeah, indeed. We did exactly did it. Giveaway at 76k. Yeah, guys, we could even do 2 giveaways today here. Maybe if we're going to reach the 75.9k. No, not. We're going to do a giveaway at 75.9k, but as well at maybe if 76k subscribers. So maybe 2 giveaways today will be absolutely amazing, of course. So guys, make sure to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. And then we could be, of course, get it. Can you show the short position chart? Yeah, we showed it over here. We were basically, check out the previous video we uploaded here on the channel. I mean, maybe not right now here, but for just purely education purposes, you could be checking it out right now. Because, yeah, we explained why we were expecting potential breakdowns on the market over there. So that was absolutely amazing, of course. So yeah, short-term resistance. If I'm going to look at short-term resistance, I mean, looks to be that we're flipping this 40.5k back into support. For everyone who was not aware yet here, the 40.5k and basically the $40,000 were 2 major levels of support. And yeah, we retested them and came up again. 5-minute time frame retesting the 40.5k and coming up again, so that's looking pretty decent. But still, the bounce is not extremely strong here. I would like to see, of course, a further continuation up here. Of course, so far the bounce is strong, but I'd like to see a continuation up further on from this point right now. Because, yeah, we do know that, like, a lot of sell pressure is getting wiped out of the market. And there's going to become a turning point on Bitcoin. There's going to become one point here. We don't know exactly when it is going to be, but there's going to be one turning point that we're going to be seeing the market going up and up and up and going to maybe generate 10 or 15 days in a row green candles. Why? Question mark is because sell pressure is going to run out at one point. And we're going to go in towards a chart in a second from now on where we're going to literally show you guys how the sell pressure is right now looking here. So stay put here on the stream because we're going to explain everything to you guys about when we're really going to be expecting this massive market turnaround, of course, and over here. So I do look forward towards that right now playing out over here. So let me as well go over the S&P chart, over the short chart right now. So what we can see right here on the shorts, did we see some more developments? Let me see. So short chart, we still saw a massive amount of shorts getting activated. Of course, what's pretty positive here is that this massive short call that came in towards the market, and it even went more, right? So I said 11 million just a moment ago, but right now it is even more, because right now if I do a quick calculation, 332 times 41, it's right now 13 million. First it was 11, right now 13 million almost. So there are still a lot of shorts flowing in towards the market. Pretty positive if you ask me here, because the more shorts are going to get activated on this market right now, the more bullish I will become. Question mark, why should you become more bullish the more shorts are getting activated? I know shorts are adding sell pressure towards the market, but those shorts could be getting liquidated out of the market as well. And if we're going to get a reverse liquidation, this could be resulting in, of course, a lot of bullishness coming towards the market right now here. Funding rate still extremely negative, suggesting that there is a very good buy opportunity right now to buy the market towards the upside rather than the downside. Still gets me pretty bullish here. I just logged to 40k. I'm trying to become ultra rich. I can go to sleep. I mean, would love, man. I would love to see you guys get the ultra rich over here. So yeah, if you do want to be leveraged trading the market, don't forget to check out the link in the description. BYBIT is offering you, of course, an absolutely good opportunity to trade the market right now here. BYBIT is allowing you to trade the market with leverage. And you could be, of course, absolutely crush the market over there. If you want to be doing so, of course, if you do feel comfortable with it. But Bitcoin is indeed okay. Bitcoin is pumping, guys. Indeed, this definitely this definitely deserves an oh yeah. Bitcoin coming up is exactly a continuation what I would love to see here. What we could be looking at right now. I will be taking a quick sip of my water, guys. By the way, we're only 1 like away before smashing up towards 1,000 likes. So smash up that like button, guys. But only 2 likes to go. Only 2 likes to go for 1,000 likes. Let's smash it up right now here. But guys, what are the levels that we should be looking at right now here? So, Bitcoin reached its price target towards the downside, like you can see over here in front of your screen here. Bitcoin reaches price target towards the downside. But what should we be looking for right now here? What should we be looking for right now? And what are the things that we should be doing here? Is look at the next resistance. So, can this be the candle that absolutely pushes Bitcoin up towards, let's say, levels around 45,000 US dollars? Yes. Why? Because we just got a long liquidation event, and then you tend to see, of course, an increase further up towards the upside. So this is, of course, a beautiful event that we just saw in the market. This is a beautiful thing that we saw. But what are the things we should be right now looking for? In my opinion, what I will be right now look for is, of course, the next resistance target. Next resistance target is going to be the 42.1k here, because this is going to be the upward sloping support line that we have to be breaking above here. So like you can see over here, 1, 2, 3, and then of course here in rejection, 4 touch points clearly showing this is an extremely big range of resistance. And that is, of course, showing me I want to be, of course, extremely careful with this level here. So that is, of course, pretty interesting to look at right now here. But as soon as we do break above this level or trade against this level, we could be maybe potentially expect a correction. As soon as we break above it, we could be looking for a continuation up. Of course, other level to look out for is this downward sloping resistance line. This downward sloping resistance line could still provide a lot of resistance along the way down here. So this is also going to be an extremely important thing to look at. Why is this going to be an important level to be looking at? Like you can see, clearly 3 rejections. And of course, since we got clearly 3 rejections, I will be approaching it as a critical level to be breaking above here in order to see a further continuation towards the upside getting generated on this market. So, definitely very exciting times here. So we're going to be looking about where the swamp is about to head towards. So far, it looks to be solidifying a little bit here. But definitely the volumes are turning up here. Why? Stock market being open. And you know what's very funny right now? S&P 500 coming down here, Bitcoin coming up. So that's pretty weird. Bitcoin faking out, playing the odds against the S&P right now. Usually we do see that the other way around, and that's the reason why we don't play a bullish divergence till we are going to get confirmed. But like you can see, beautiful touch point of the orange line here, almost touched it. I mean, we almost nailed our touch points here as well. Again, here on this 4-hourly chart as well. Why did I warn you guys about this level? Because this was the previous bottom here of the 21st of September. So, once again, levels getting retested again here from 21st of September. Pretty perfectly, I could say here. Inch perfect. So it's still looking pretty good here, even though the S&P is still falling towards the downside here. Quick message to you guys out there, guys. We're right now about to be hitting the 75.9k subscribers. What is going to allow us to do this very quick giveaway here, because yeah, we will be giving away a very quick $100 towards a very quick winner here, and a very lucky winner on the channel. So guys, by smashing up that subscribe button right now, you could be able to participate in this giveaway, of course. And we're going to do it in a second from now on. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. We'll be quickly say beautiful pump here, beautiful Bitcoin pump. Because it is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. That's the reason why I do like to say this. And this is absolutely beautiful pump here. And of course, what's only going to be even more beautiful is that I'm going to give away some free money to you guys out there, and I'm going to pick a live winner here as well in the stream. So yeah, I will be right away announce the winner as well. Are we going to go lower with Bitcoin? I mean, so far we have been seeing a very strong bounce from the 40k range, so not necessarily anticipating this here. So that's pretty crazy. S&P 500 no effect on Bitcoin, never. I mean, so it had a pretty significant effect on Bitcoin only today. I mean, they played against each other. What's pretty weird, because we usually don't tend to see that. And of course, Bitcoin price action is still getting suppressed here. I can see Bitcoin coming down again. If we're going to compare to the 5-minute chart here, if we're going to compare them to each other, like you can see, significant downtrend on the 5-minute, still suppressing the price action of Bitcoin as well here. So so S&P is still trying to hold back Bitcoin, as well here. Hopefully we could be seeing a turnaround point for the S&P, because that could be as well help Bitcoin to even turn around further on towards the upside, of course. So still going to wait here to potentially see what could be happening here. Everything could still happen over here right now. Pick me. I mean, guys, by the way, to pick the winner of the giveaway, it's going to be done by a randomizer. So for me, it's going to be very hard to pick an exact winner, of course. Let me see. So yeah, guys, by the way, we are right now, we are about to do the giveaway. We're about to do the giveaway here. So let's do this quick giveaway. Only 6 of you guys have to subscribe, and then we can do this giveaway. So we'll be checking it in a second here. Only 6 of you guys, and we can do the giveaway. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Lol, we keep buying more and more. Exactly. And that's exactly what I will be doing here. I will be never stop accumulating the dip here. And of course, eventually we're going to be right. Randomizer winner, indeed. We will be indeed use a randomizer, because that's going to be the easiest and the most fair way to be picking a winner out there on the market. So that's the reason why we use randomizers, because otherwise people are going to say, oh, this is your friend, because that's always what people say. Even though I use a randomizer, people are going to say, oh, this is probably your friend, but this is not my friend, my man. We're always using a randomizer. So major market volumes coming in again here. Absolutely lovely to see here. Binance volumes, crazy volume, of course. More than 13k Bitcoin in volumes on this candle. That's pretty good here on Binance purely alone already. So that's looking good here. Bitstamp more than 850 Bitcoin. So for Bitstamp it's pretty good here, of course. But yeah, volumes are pretty high here. Of course, let me see how the total. Yeah, it's pretty good volumes right now. Very good volumes. That's of course exactly what you would like to see here. Once the market is of course creating such much volatility in the market. Yeah, it looks pretty good here. A lot of buying and selling going around here. So let's see if we could do the giveaway right now. Yes, we absolutely smashed through it. So guys, right now I will be using this tweet here, guys. Oh, you guys are absolutely retweeting it already like crazy. So how do we enter the giveaway? It's very simple. Follow me on Twitter. Retweet this tweet. I'm right now going to be pinning here in the chat here. So retweet this tweet. Follow me at RoverCRC on Twitter and like this tweet. So there are 3 steps. You follow me, you retweet this tweet, and you like this tweet, then you are going to be participating. If you are not going to follow me, you're going to get washed out of the list. So you won't get an entry. So please retweet as well, because if you don't retweet, because I can only use a retweet picker, you as well have no entry. So you have to retweet, like, and follow me on Twitter. It's very simple to do so. You guys can absolutely do it. Guys, I'm going to be picking the winner in 10 minutes. So, no, 7 minutes. So as soon as this tweet is 10 minutes live here, I'm going to be picking the winner. So go towards the tweet here right now, retweet it, like it, and follow me on Twitter, and you could be winning this $100 giveaway here. So it's very simple to do so. Go to the tweet, retweet, like, and you are having your entry. That's the only thing you have to do. And right now it's going to be waiting, because we're going to use a randomizer to be picking the winner, and maybe you're going to be the lucky one, and I'm going to send you a DM right away afterwards that you are the lucky winner, of course. So yeah, you could be winning a quick $100 by quickly, following us, retweeting, etc. So it's pretty easy to do so, and you could be getting your amazing entry over here. Will be truly cool, of course, to see what we could be getting from up that point, of course. So yeah, let's push it up here. Let's pump it up here, and of course, hopefully you guys could be winning. One of you guys could be winning significantly this giveaway, and yeah, we could be making some good gains altogether, of course. So hopefully you guys are going to win it. So in 6 minutes, we're going to pick the winner. So make sure to go to the pinned tweet in the live chat here to do so. New to this channel, I'm loving it. Let me help you with your English, though. I'm looking forward towards that. I am looking forward towards that. I mean, thank you so much. You know, I'm still learning about my English, to be honest. My English was shit when I started this channel. So, excuse me, my English is absolutely terrible, but I'm still working on it. I'm following a course as well right now. So, hopefully my English will only become better and better in the future. So it's going to be crazy. I am looking forward towards that. I will be saying that from now on. So Bitcoin printed a new 1 hour candle, guys. Congratulations, you survived another 1 hour candle. And what is going to be absolutely crucial right now here is that this 1 hour candle that we just printed here is a good candle. Because like we do, we were quite scared about what was going to happen with the previous candle, because the close below the 40k could have been ending, of course, horrible, because the close below the 40k is absolutely terrible. Close below 40k is basically going to be an extremely bearish close there. So since we right now closed it bullish here, above the 40,000 US dollars, we are having right now more bullishness in the market, and as well we closed above the 40.5k. So I do personally expect a continuation towards the upside from this point, and of course a V-shaped recovery from this point over here could be as well having a more bullish effect on this market in general. By the way, I think this line got redrawn. I don't know exactly what happened. This line should supposed to be standing like this. So that was a minor issue. So yeah, market, pretty significant market volatility, and I love to be live while we're seeing market volatility, like you guys do know here on this channel, because we're always live once the market is showing a lot of volatility, because we're trying to react towards every single market move. So guys, still you have, quickly going to repeat it once more here, you still have 4 more minutes to enter. If you want to be winning a quick $100 US, you could still enter this giveaway. The only thing you have to do here is go to the pinned comment here right now in the live chat, retweet, like, and follow me on Twitter, and then you have your entry to win $100 US. Very simple, right? We're going to use a randomizer so everyone can be the winner over here. Stupid bears, indeed. You should rename your channel towards Crypto Towards. Yeah, indeed, I should definitely do so. How is Ethereum ever going to go above 4,000? Ethereum is going to go above 4,000. It's just a matter of time here, in my opinion. So short still massively increasing on the market. Let me quickly check up on the longs. Long still as well increasing. Dollar index as well forming a W reversal structure right now. We're forming a significant higher low in the market right now, horizontal neckline. So we could be maybe potentially see a further increase towards the upside right now, to be very honest. But a thing that I'm still looking forward towards is Ethereum, of course. Ethereum on the daily time frame, in my opinion, is going to be one of the best buying opportunities you currently have, like I just explained earlier today already. Ethereum is right now going for the first time oversold in 2022 here, and of course it's going first time oversold here in the past 666 days here. So it has been a very long time ago that Ethereum went oversold, and right now, like you can see in front of your chart right here, Ethereum is oversold again. So make sure to be benefiting from this price action here. Definitely extremely important to be benefiting from the market right now here while it is oversold and while it is trading against this very strong accumulation zone against the horizontals, of course. So it's looking pretty interesting to be accumulating right now. It looks like a very good asset to be investing in right here. And I definitely can't wait to see where we're heading towards from this point here. But personally, I expect further continuations towards the upside. Looking good here. Looking very, very good right now, to be very honest. So Ethereum is definitely not a bad asset to be accumulating over here, and we could be looking for further continuations. It's not a hammer candle, indeed. Yeah, the top side of, I mean, we're having a spinny candle here because the top side is still having a pretty big wick here, so it still could be come down further on from this point. No, nevertheless here there could be still a continuation down from this point because it's not a beautiful hammer candle. Big wick on the top side is messing it up right now, so the candle is not showing 100% strength here. But it is indeed showing a little bit more strength because it's closing into the green. Which tweet should we retweet? It's the pinned tweet right now in the live chat. So it's this tweet over here. And guys, in literally 2 minutes from now on, I'm going to pick the winner. So guys, do you want to be the winner of this quick $100 giveaway? Make sure to check it out right now here because we're about to be picking the winner. In literally 1 minute from now, I'm going to pick the winner. You could still participate. How you can do so is by, of course, retweeting, liking, and, of course, follow me on Twitter. And you could, of course, get this entry as well to participate in this quick giveaway here on the market. We're going to quickly give away $100 so you guys can be buying this dip here. Let me see. Dollar index shaping an M, not W. I mean, yeah, it's indeed as well shaping an M, to be honest. I have seen that. Let me quickly go over. I mean, the bigger scale, it's definitely in a downtrend. I mean, the dollar index on the daily time frame, is it looking good? No, it's looking terrible. If it's looking to the weekly time frame, it's looking even more terrible. Why? Is because previous support, previous resistance, previous support, right now resistance most likely. So I personally do expect dollar index is going to come down here. It's going to be as well the driver for Bitcoin in the coming months ahead of ourselves, because if the dollar index goes in a downtrend, it's going to be, oh, excuse me, there it goes the screen. Give me a second. I'm getting the screen back right now. Let me do this like this. Yeah, it is back again. So dollar index, of course, in my opinion, is going to come down further eventually, and it's going to be the drive of the market. What we can see right now in the daily time frame is that it's forming such kind of a downtrend over here, where it was before in a very strong uptrend. Right now, of course, creating some kind of a parallel channel towards the downside here, and that could be resulting in a further continuation down here because we're trading in a downtrend. 1 hour time frame here right now. Indeed, it has been trading like an M pattern right now, but of course you want to be seeing, of course, the lower side getting broken already, and unfortunately we didn't do so. So right now we're forming a low, high, low over here, and we could be still come further up here, but in my opinion, bigger time frames, dollar index is looking absolutely terrible, and eventually we're going to come down right away here again. So yeah, looking good. I was in a long, I got liquidate. I feel very terrible for you, but you're not the only one, because more than 153 million US dollars got liquidated here in the past hour. So that's absolutely crazy, of course, what kind of liquidation event we did saw in the market over there. So that's absolutely crazy. So guys, let me pick the winner right now. Let me pick the winner right now on the Twitter page here. So guys, thank you for participating. I mean, you're having a chance, right? You can still retweet it right now, and you can still follow me and like the tweet. You still have your entry, but I will be quickly search up Twitter giveaway picker on Google here, and it will be pick this side because I always pick this side. I love to tweet in here. I do any, and I don't do these. And you have to follow at Rover CRC. Oh, this is not the right one. At Rover CRC. So guys, you can still participate very, very quickly by liking, retweeting, and following me. But I'm going to right now load in the tweet. We got the 399 entries, so that's saying that these are 399 people that are participating through the rules here, of course. Let's go to continue. If I press begin draw, I'm going to be picking a winner towards one lucky guy from you guys, from your side. So let's see what we're going to have here. I wish the best for you guys out there. Let's pick the winner. So let me see. It is Chainlink. I mean, my boy Chainlink. Chainlink. Of course, your name is. Let me see. Chain Inc. Oh, Chain Inc. is your name. But Chainlink is your name. Congratulations, my man here. You just won the giveaway here. So, indeed, you retweet the tweet here as well, like you can see. So, I will be quickly send you a DM here right away. So, after the stream, I will be sending you a quick DM here. I will be sending it right now here. Congrats, bro. Congrats. So, yeah, congratulations to you, my man here. You just won the Twitter giveaway, and you won $100. So, yeah, guys, that is how we're doing it. Let me know if I should do more giveaways here, because I'd like to do giveaways to you guys out there. Why do you use Edge? Because I think Edge is way better than Chrome, because Chrome uses a lot of working data from your computer. So, I just prefer Edge a little bit better. But, yeah, I use a lot of Brave browser. I use Brave browser as well here because Brave browser is pretty cool. But yeah, guys, we are just doing fair giveaways, and of course, if you do want to be participating in future giveaways, don't forget to check out the channel, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter anyways, because on Twitter we're going to do way more giveaways in the future. Congratulations, my man here, guys, and maybe if we could reach this the 76k today here, I could do another one here. Maybe we're going to reach the 76k subscribers right now. I'm going to do a potential another giveaway here. So make sure to check that out here on the channel. Congratulations, Chainlink. And you know what's funny? I like Chainlink as well here, so I'm pretty happy that you... no, I'm happy with whatever one, of course. But I mean, hopefully you're going to be buying some Chainlinks from it, of course. That's definitely very good here. Brave over Edge, of course. Definitely Brave browser is definitely the best browser. Why don't you use... I use Brave browser, but I don't use it for my streams here. But maybe I should start to do it for my streams here. Bitcoin coming up again here. Let's see what the S&P is currently doing. S&P bouncing back as well here, so that's pretty interesting to see. S&P closing his 30-minute candle, 1-hour candle, and of course right now coming up again. Pretty cool to see. Right now seeing a bounce on the S&P. Rover, where does the liquidation money goes here? They sell off their contracts, getting sold off, and they sell off. That's basically what happens. And the shortest pay the longest. That's basically how it works. The shortest pay the longest. Or the longest pay the shortest in this case. Congratulations, Shane. You lucky bastard. Yeah, I mean, he is indeed a lucky bastard. I mean, the chance was 1 out of 400. So, I mean, you must feel pretty lucky if you did win that one. You must feel pretty lucky. Of course. I participated in, like, once I was younger in a lot of giveaways, but I never won one. I know how it feels, because winning a giveaway is always very, I mean, the chance is very low, you know. Triple bottom on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, there could be, of course, potential true. I don't like to see triple bottoms because what that basically means here is that there's a weakness in the chart here. Right now, is this really a triple bottom? No, I already approached this like a double bottom here. Like you can see over here, I already approached like a bottom getting formed over here, and this is the second bottom, and we're right now forming a higher low. So if, let's say, Bitcoin is going to be bouncing back higher, let's say Bitcoin is going to curve back up towards higher ranges. Bitcoin indeed formed, of course, in higher low in the market, and that could be having a more positive effect on this in the market in general. So that's the thing I do look forward towards right now, and hopefully we could be seeing a further increase in valuation from off this point. And I'm extremely excited about it here on how this is going to be occurring and how it's going to be further developed from off this point here. So I do look forward towards it here, and I think it's going to be extremely exciting here. How old are you, Rover? I'm going to be turning 21 this month here, so it's going to be hopefully a very good holiday. And of course, for my holiday, I will be in Mexico because there I can do stuff here, because in the Netherlands, I can basically do nothing here. So, Sheepy Boys will tuning in Lambo month here. Maybe soon, Lambo month here. Lambo month will come. Maybe February is going to be Lambo month, or maybe January is still going to be the Lambo month. Let me see. Yes, bull markets. We can go down in bull markets, but indeed, that's part of the journey. 11.10 here, 11.10 here. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. In 6 months for sure possible. But anyways, guys, we have been live approximately 3 hours, and I will be wrapping up the stream right now. Guys, let me know in the chat here. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat right now. Did you like the stream today? Let me know here. Of course, if we should be doing more often streams here, if we should do more streams often here on the channel, will be truly amazing. And I'm correctly going to stand here because I'm using a standing desk here, because sometimes I stand on my streams here. But guys, this was the stream here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Of course, we discussed the market in depth. If you exactly want to know what we think in depth about the market, about the bigger scale here, what I should suggest to do so is go to the beginning of the stream here, because in the beginning of this stream we discussed everything in depth here, and we discussed about why I do think Bitcoin is right now good for accumulation, why I do think Bitcoin is definitely not a bad asset to be accumulating at all here, and why we are trading on extremely exciting ranges. So make sure to go back into the stream here if you want to be finding about that data. Don't forget to still follow us on Twitter, even though you did not win the giveaway, because on Twitter I'm going to give you guys more market updates once I'm not able to live stream. But anyways, guys, like you do know, if there's going to be any more live streams, if there's going to be any more developments in the future about, let's say, market volatility or whatsoever, I will be coming back live with you guys, and I'm going to be smashing up the live button, because then I'm going to be once again, just go live here to discuss the market with you guys out there. But guys, anyways, thank you so much for watching. This was the amazing stream here. And guys, let me know what you guys think about this thing here over here. Crypto Rover Neon Let here is a pretty crazy special piece over here. Yeah, Crypto Rover Neon Let here. But guys, anyways, thank you so much for watching towards this amazing stream here back on the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.